Okay. Mic myself in. Okay, so this is test. Don't worry, we're just testing stuff. Once eventually you'll be in makeup and it will look pretty awesome. But for now,
Yes. Yes.
count to 100.
Yeah, that's the mother.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mom,
Yes.
can you speak because we've been doing the sound check?
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Was it raining?
Did you
No.
send me questions? No. I didn't ask you for questions. Alex? Batalana Ungaka. Tututa tututa tutut she's stood on the balcony mimicking him hiccuping. One hand. Oh, go ahead.
You to say something.
Okay, count to 100.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
No, she's still talking.
Good.
30,
She's still.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
Well, it's just, I think she has the mic wrong. But let me see how the mic. Yes. Okay.
Count from 50.
I need Ginger
Okay.
or Corzine because I'm not touching female talent. So let me get one of my girls and help me. That's one of the issues. That's why I have
That's good.
a female.
Alright.
Sean, just I'm gonna get one of the girls, Corzine or Ginger, like her.
No, she's already mine.
Yeah, but it's wrong. I don't want to go to her cleavage with my male hands. So I'd rather.
Listen, I'm doing this for 20 years, so I have never get a lawsuit against that. Yeah. But honest, in this day and age, you gotta be careful with
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody,
Okay, Corzine is gonna help you with the mic.
everybody.
Yes, just
Right, I don't want a seat. Can you bring it like here?
All right.
Oh, that's funny. You gotta tell me.
with New York City,
No, tell me.
you would.
But these days it's just the same as a man of a woman because it could be a lesbian. So it doesn't.
Right, it's true, but I'm not lesbian, obviously. He's
No,
not.
Listen, says in this profession, you gotta do it.
I gotta do it, but
I
I
know.
I have options. We
Yeah.
have two male
Yeah.
That's
producers
fine.
and we have two female producers, so we
Mic,
try.
mic yourself up.
Mine is good. No,
Yours-
I took
Yours
it
is
off.
not even on.
Okay, you wanna count me in?
Alright. Let's go with you.
Batalana Ungaka,
He is talking.
unique New York. Whether the weather is fair or whether the weather is not. We'll weather the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. She stood on a balcony, mimicking him hiccuping. One hen, 2 ducks, 3 squeaking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 paradonal-twirled wizards, 5,000 Macedonians in full battle array who all stuck around the crack at the corner of the quarry at the same time. Good?
Yeah, hold on.
So this is our safety shot.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing is those cameras. So what you can do while you change and wait, you can send me on the phone the questions. So when we do the real one, basically 5 questions that you would like me to ask you, and you can write your answers.
Okay.
Let's say I decide to become a model, right? What challenges I'm facing? What maybe advice for other girls who are starting in your career? What kind of questions you have that you can give to the audience? Listen, I don't know where to start looking for modeling agency or representations. But we can so it could be helpful for the audience. It could be helpful for you to promote you as a model. and it would be helpful for me as the producer. Okay,
I'll get another one. Yeah. Okay, let's get
so
you another.
it's basically kind of.
Can you do me a favor? Can you take your mic off? I have to take
Off?
that back. No, just you.
Yeah.
So like, how do you start?
Yes.
Or what makes you
So-
think to be a model?
So why did you say there were so many bad things about modeling? People saying, like, how come you decide to go that path? You heard bad stories. People get raped. People get offended. Like, well, those things take place, right? So what your mom does for you, helping you out, like screening those calls and invites, like the travel arrangements, how you manage. You have sisters, you have family, right? How, like, why others don't do it, why you do it. So those kind of things could be interesting, I think, for the audience.
Okay.
Okay,
work on
like
that,
just
yeah.
think about like the questionnaire. So and I will start as a very nice guy initially, like a pleasant, like I'm now, and eventually I will turn into the bad character, Mr. Great, who will be a little bit offensive. And the idea is the audience will be sympathetic to you. So okay, so don't take it.
Don't start crying. Or make
You-
her
you-
cry.
I'm not gonna make her cry, but they would not know that it's coming. So initially,
Like what?
like for example, like at the end you would decide, okay, thank you for the interview. You will give me a hand to shake, and I will refuse. No, I'm not touching you. And we do the elbow hit. Like it's let's say. What would Trump do to a kid? Maybe I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch any of my shows on YouTube?
I
Okay.
did watch the fashion show.
Which one? Because I have many. Which fashion show? Like when we break the cameras, when the with comedy or just regular
No,
ones?
the,
Just regular ones.
like the India,
India
Miss
pageant,
yeah.
Miss India pageant.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And those just regular, pageants. Okay. Do you have anything like that in Spain?
Yes,
we?
I did win a pageant. It was, yeah.
We actually filmed one of those pageants in the Long Island Hilton. So that's where I actually film sometimes.
TV one in Spain, but it wasn't. It was like queen of the fair of the town, the whole village.
Okay, the whole village.
Yeah, with the flamenco
Okay.
dress and everything.
Low, yeah. Do you need me to speak, or we're good? Okay, let's take one. D, let's do the quiet and set and all the 5 seconds stuff, and
Let me know when you.
so that's for that camera.
Also to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Quiet on
So
the set. 5, 4, 3, 2.
hello everybody. My name is Mr. Great, and I have here a gorgeous model, Virginia, with her mom, and prior to the shoot, and we'll have a little bit of a conversation what took place on the casting call and her experience where we are now. We're at the Brick, so Brooklyn hosting us. This is Virginia. Virginia, say hello.
Hi.
And how do you pronounce your name?
Encarni.
Encarni.
Hi.
Okay, so Virginia is young, as you can see, and let's hear what she has to say about being a model. You just saw some of the pictures that we took for her, and hopefully you'll see more once we get her in designer clothing. Why do you model?
I model because it really gives me some confidence, and it helps me in my life to speak and be more confident about what I do. and it's a lot of fun too.
Okay. That's nice. But let's say being in a pageant, like we spoke before the set, that helps you to get some confidence on the stage, right? Your mom supporting you, your family. Why do you support her in such a venture?
Because Virginia had a really hard time when she was in 7th grade. She was bullied, and she was always a shy kid, and she's always full of life, and it was good. It was good. It's good for her.
Good for her. Okay. We're gonna have today a few kids with some disabilities coming over. Would you mind today, like, model with them, like next to them, so it's give him some confidence, like when the beautiful girl like you helping someone with a wheelchair and who needs some to build confidence. Maybe you can share while we're waiting on, for the set their confidence. That would be really helpful for them. Okay.
I love to.
Do you have any advice for the other young girls of your age who would like to try that career? Where to start? What to do? Do you have any suggestions?
Modeling is a great career path, but you do have to be careful because there are lots of scams trying to take advantage.
Give us an example.
There are some agencies that claim to be helping you, but they just want your money.
Okay, how do you distinguish between a real agency and the ones that just want your money?
Looking reviews online really does help because there are
But what
lots
if
of
they
people.
write those reviews by themselves? Those reviews could be not from real models. That could be just them writing
Well,
reviews for themselves.
There are lots of signs that you can
Okay,
tell.
What else? Go ahead.
Well, if they ask you to pay money to
Okay,
be their
that's-
agency, that is a big sign.
Okay.
That
Right.
so
that's correct.
because
What
they
else?
shouldn't get paid till you do. How they respond to your emails about.
Like what traits do you look in the email? Does your mom help you to read
Yes,
those emails?
my mom helps me.
With that she has an air of what let's say when I wrote to you on Motor Mayhem, what did you don't like, what did you like her, and why
Well-
did you respond back to us?
You had a set plan, and it didn't really like. Scams will tell you that they're offering you like a few $1,000s.
So it's,
Even
if
though-
it's way too much money
Yes.
and realistic, it must be something
Yes.
off. Okay, real like something. Okay, what else?
There's just you can see the models and see how
Mhm.
like you could always contact other people who have
Mhm.
personal
I
experiences
see.
and see how they feel about the
Did you Google me? Did you look at me? Like, okay. So let's see what advice have the parents who are helping their kids in the modeling world.
Well, it's a big part of looking at all the emails and making sure that they're not making it so beautiful, because it's plenty of beautiful girls out there, and if they make it really sweet, it's usually not true. Sometimes they offer you money right away, and then they say you have to deposit in an account, and then they withdraw the money because they said you had to pay for half, or so it's a lot of scams like that. And then if they ask you to go, or they ask her to go to a casting, and when she told them how old it is, they don't request a parent, that's a big sign too. You should be with your daughter, your son at all times. They're minors, and it's crazy out there. And then some photographers who has requests take pictures of her. All you have to do is go to their pictures, and if they're either inappropriate or it's nude involved, then you're like, no matter how much you pay, I'm not doing it. And that's how you have to do it.
Okay, so let's go back to the scam part. As a photographer, I get pretty much the same. Okay, I'm on camera one. Suggestions. Sometimes they would offer, let's say, we want to hire you as a photographer, right, or as a model, and they would say, without no negotiations, not looking at my portfolio, not really like bargaining. Just we will pay you $2,000 for the job, which really costs, let's say, $1,000. All of a sudden, I get on my account, and they want to pay by credit card. I would get, instead of $2,000, I would get like $6,000 deposit. And they would say, oh, it's okay, you can pay us back. We by mistake we send you a little bit more, just in case it is. So I would go as a photographer on a job, and I would film and do pictures and all that stuff. Months later, what happens is the way this scam works with the photographers, the people who actually hired the photographer have no clue and have nothing to do with this. They pay to those scammers, let's say $500, very small amount fee for something that they promised like $2,000. And they pay by credit card, obviously, or by cash. Or obviously, my credit card would be stopped. So those $6,000 I have to return back. And if I pay them $4,000 that over, so I would be at loss of $4,000, and I have to return $6,000 to the whoever credit card they stole. So they don't pay with their own credit card. Obviously, they use someone else. So those are the tricks that are out there, and we have to be careful.
She got it, one of those in the beginning, and I'm like, let me just Google this guy, and he has a web page and everything. But then when you try to call to make an order of the T-shirt that she was supposed to be promoting, it was an invalid number. Okay. So it's a lot of flags that can be raised. But just Google a lot of stuff, and unfortunately, we have so much media now that you can really do the research in your phone. So it's not like it used to.
We met initially at the YouTube space a few weeks ago. Did you like the space?
It's beautiful. I was never there, and it was beautiful. Beautiful space.
Okay. Virginia, would you like to shoot at the YouTube space? Like, we have a shoot, I believe, on 24th of July. It's Monday. I don't know if you guys are free, but that's a possibility also.
I'd love to.
Okay. Well, did you like the space?
Yes, I liked it.
What was your favorite memory?
Well, the eating area was pretty cool.
Okay. We're actually reserving the kitchen this time, so we will shoot at the kitchen. We will have a vegan show. Like, someone will cook vegetarian food, and we're gonna do the vegetarian food show there. Okay. Did you like the brick space in Brooklyn?
Yes, it's very pretty too.
Do you have something like that in Long Island?
We have a few little studios. I have a friend that just opening one.
You understand how the brick works? It's all free.
Yes.
It belongs to the government.
Her school has one. It's big, but it's for Catholic. It's a Catholic channel.
Okay.
But we haven't been there, so I know they have it.
But maybe you can Google one of those places, and I'm pretty sure if Brooklyn has, Queens has, Manhattan has, has to be something in Long Island. Like that. So it's something close. Maybe Virginia can become certified, which we have a program for young kids. I gave you the brochure. And you can become one of the producers, and you can produce your own show, and you can produce your own modeling. So you invite photographers and folks who help you out, and you control the what's coming out from that on that card. So then you're the main producer, like I'm today. Okay, thank you guys. That is our first shot, and hopefully you'll see shortly Virginia in the makeup and hair and the beautiful dresses that designers are coming. Cut.
Good. We're better.
So that was a practice. So when we do the real
Virginia
one,
was like, you brought the bullying part. No.
Oh my God.
yeah, that's
I gave her death eyes.
Yeah, she was like, she said it.
that's gonna help.
Virginia actually got invited to prom for next year. One of my friends.
Wait.
Okay, okay. All right, so let me do a mic check.
Okay, just I want to do the interview, so I want to hold the set so no one comes in.
Alex.
Once we do the interviews, we'll start doing good models.
you know who I
Oh,
saw?
pick one, whoever you want. Get-
You know who I saw yesterday? Vijay from the other shoot, and he was asking if you need him for anything as well.
I'll always need more
Yeah,
people.
so I'll tell him to come.
VJ, who's VJ?
Vijay, he was part of the wedding shoot. The wedding shoot
Oh,
at YouTube.
VJ, the Indian guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He was with Sean, our shoot how's that? yesterday. I didn't know he does video game design.
Yeah.
You need to wrap the wire around the other side, because it's visible in this chest.
It's okay. You think it's
The other way, and then pull it down, yeah, then you can pull the cord down. Now
It's
put it
better
on
there
first
too,
and
because
put it
then
on
you're
first and then
facing
pull it
this.
down.
and we will take a couple of shots over there.
Okay.
He is a model and me as a photographer.
How's that?
Okay.
So like for the like
Because I know
B-roll.
some is gonna show.
And
Yes, it's gonna show.
they will kind of tape this also.
Okay. Yeah, the behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. No problem.
So it's
Where's that clip? Oh,
I
it's
want
right
to
here.
bring my son to the shoot on the
Where-
24th.
absolutely.
Yeah, because he would be good for the wedding shoot. He could be like a ring bearer or
No, no,
something.
no. Oh,
Awesome.
you put it in
Yeah.
there? Okay.
yeah.
It's
no,
really
it's a-
good.
could-
No,
it
when
has
you
to be
see him, you'll
coiled up,
be like,
But I was gonna
happy
put the
also.
cord, part of the cord.
Because
so it
he's
doesn't
very
get clipped.
Oh, well,
Wow.
he's
You
good
look
for
awesome in
modeling,
this.
but I want
Open it up.
to. I want
Okay,
him to
I'm
do
gonna
it
get somebody to help you. Just
You can do that.
No,
Give-
it's
give-
a ring. No, they're supposed
No,
to.
it's
No,
this.
not
That's
like
what I said.
this.
Open it up.
Just-
Open it up. Right here. Right here. It's that piece right there.
Right.
Right here.
See that? Position?
That piece right there. That's where it's supposed to
and just
hold it,
I'm gonna get someone Curzine, someone to help you.
so that when you.
Oh, no, too small.
Too small.
It's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Yeah, so the other one.
Okay.
Look at this camera.
Say it again?
Oh, yes.
How's
When
that?
when the card gets filled, I will give you another one if we have.
So the ladies are pretty much fit. What do you want them in first? You want them coming in the wedding gown?
Yes,
You want them-
wedding gowns first. Yes,
And
once.
they're gonna do the interviews and wedding gowns?
So yes, so we will do the first. We'll do photography in a wedding gown, then we'll do the interview. Wedding gown,
Okay.
the photography, interview, photography,
Have the
interview.
first young lady. Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like he.
Okay, so this is gonna be behind you if you go back, just so you know.
Okay, perfect.
So it's okay if you're leaning on it, so it won't show. Okay. How's that? Oh, that hurts. I mean, Sean.
Okay.
Let me say just in case.
Can you hold so that they don't walk in inside when we're recording? Okay, just when I do the interview, just be a little bit quiet. So you can shoot, but don't make too much noises. Sean, are we ready? I'm ready. Quietness. D, can you do quiet and set stuff and hold it? Sean, tell me when we can roll.
I remember you on camera one, right?
I'm camera 2.
Hang on. Which is, let me ask him what
Rolling.
he's on the robot.
No, he's on two.
He's on two?
You got a headset right there.
I'm on 2.
Camera's
Yes.
a little bit. Your camera's a little
Tilt.
tilted.
I know it's a safety shot. So the main thing is those real cameras. This is just because last time the big ones didn't work, so at least I
Yeah.
get something in the.
It was working yesterday.
Quiet
They-
on
they-
set. Oh, sorry. You want to say something? Quiet on set. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a really good friend of mine, a lady that I know for a while now, Nikki. And this girl been quite dear to my heart. When I started the career as the photographer and producing my calendars, Nikki, one of the first ladies, responded and shoot with me for the calendar. And I hope that this year you'll see her pictures from that shot in the Ebony Girl calendar. But today I would like to talk about other talents that Nikki has. I'd like to talk about her makeup career as a makeup artist, and I'd like to talk to her as the equal co-producer at the Brick TV studios at the Coney Island. Nikki and I are certified there, and we can shoot on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Right? Wednesday and Saturdays. It's a pretty big studio over there, and hopefully Nikki can give you some more insights what we can do at the Coney Island.
Okay, so it was just, it was just a really good meeting that happened to happen. Alexander, like you said, we've known each other for a few years. And what happened, we went both to get certified at Coney Island and happened to be in the same course, so it was perfect. We actually had a really great class, a lot of creative, really interesting people, a couple of people working on their own scripts, working on their own shows. So we had a great experience, and then since then we've connected, and I was able to help him at a previous production.
We also shoot at the YouTube space in the Chelsea market in the city, and Nikki was very helpful there. Nikki came on time and collect all the model releases, and even brought one model of her own.
Right. Yeah, so it's been great collaborating with Alexander, and I appreciate that he appreciates my effort. And I've been working with some great people here at Brick as well. So we encourage you to reach out to us, and if you want to shoot at Coney Island, as he said, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, for any type of production, just get in touch with us and let us know in advance, and we'll see if we can accommodate.
Let me just explain the difference between the production. Like right now, we're at the Brick in the Fulton area, and the difference between Coney Island and Fulton. Fulton is really busy. Most of the producers are trying to shoot here. So usually, if you need to shoot something really on the fly, really fast, Fulton Street studios would be booked. Coney Island is not that popular. There are less producers who are certified there. It's a little bit out of the way. And the other advantage of shooting at the Coney Island studios is it's required only 2 producers rather than 4 producers. Like, for example, this morning, I was waiting for to have full crew staff to be able to open the studio. With the Coney Island, just Nikki and me, if we are a good team and we are a good team, we just open it up and we can keep shooting. We can obviously add more people to the crew, but at least 2 people are minimum required to get production ready. Studio there is pretty big. We can do a fashion show. There is a stage there. The only drawback that I see is that there are windows there and light is not easily controlled. But for most of the productions, there is a green screen, there is a black screen, there is a pretty decent sized room to do what needs to be done. There are 3 cameras and pretty much exact same setup as the production of the Brick. So we are thinking about the production of some reviews. At least Nikki likes to do those. I'm thinking about more like a fashion show, reviews of the different designers when you can actually see the models are moving and having some space. It's twice bigger than the B studio in Brick at Fulton. So it's much more space to work around. What else I can say? I think Nikki is a pretty decent person. At least our encounters are that we've been true to each other, and hopefully we will stay friends. And it takes some trust on the set. Like, let's say our first shoot, 5 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of, it's really hot. You don't go with a stranger on the beach, and those things. When once you get someone reliable who actually get up in the morning for the sunset shoot, once you see that the photographer actually give the pictures like promise, and even I had a little misfortune, my hard drive get a virus and it was corrupted, and it took me quite expensive process with the computer folks, but I was still able to retrieve those images and give it to Nikki. Some guys, for example, would say it $1,200. I'm not. I'm gonna reshoot it, or no. I actually save the hard drive, so I'm just trying to gotta take credit for what I'm capable of doing, and but also say that Nikki is quite reliable person. In this world, especially with the small budgets, sometimes people have tiny budgets, and if you're paying very minimum amount of money, some producer will say, you know what, I don't feel like gonna get up in the morning today for this kind of stuff. I'm gonna be late. Like we have some issues today with our makeup artists and the hair people supposed to be here at 10. Maybe they will come now at 3. So those things, at least with Nikki, my experience say haven't happened. So that's a good person to be around when it's the production require a reliable person who will come get things done. For example, last time on the YouTube space, I gave Nikki assignment to collect model releases. Usually it's a pretty tedious and difficult assignment, especially dealing with strangers. People don't want to sign, people want to read. It's a lot of small text, so it takes an effort and being kind and polite. Like sign this and you gotta do it. You have to be nice to the person because the person might refuse, might leave, or might feel awkward about what they signed or what they didn't read all the small print. So it takes an effort from the person who is getting that job. Not everybody can do it, I can tell you.
Thank you very much.
So those are people skills that are also present with Nikki. Hopefully we'll have a good shoot today. And you will contact me or Nikki, and you'll see on the subtitles our contact information, so if to require more about what we can do. Do you? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was such a great recommendation. I really appreciate it. And coming from you, I appreciate it. And like he said, we met under circumstances like he actually called me to do a photo shoot. And so I was actually, I wasn't doing any photo shoots that summer, but I did it just because it sounded really interesting, and he had some very an interesting dynamic going on. He was telling me he was working on a calendar and that there would be royalties, and I was in. So the person sounded very professional, and when I met him, he was very professional. He was still wearing his Mr. Great. Yeah. I've always met him as Mr. Great, Alexander Gurman, so everything monogrammed. So I thought that was cool. And, it's been great. And then since we reconnected, that also was great because I was able to see him from a different standpoint, assisting with his production as well, and seeing how professional the productions are. It's like he said, it can be difficult to work with photographers. You deal with a lot of different types of issues from different people, but it's been very, very positive working with Alexander. So I don't have any complaints on that level. So I would recommend models to reach out to him and shoot with him because the photos are amazing and he's very easy to work with and very professional. So thank you for your recommendation too, and I can recommend you as well.
If I can just get back to the monograms and my name, I believe in the old times the knights would wear crests and with their name, and nowadays a lot of people would wear hoods and wear the glasses and cover themselves. In my view, if you want to build a reputation, I'd rather not wear Trump or Versace or someone else's name. I have my own name like everybody else. So by putting my name, it's kind of a doctor would put his name on the practice, a lawyer would put his name on the practice. When a business given their own name, chances that they will go bankrupt substantially diminish. Usually when someone calls the company ABC, there is a pretty much big chance that that's going to go to the toilet. But when a doctor or a lawyer or like whatever person, it's a question of novelty. So when you're not hiding and when you're not doing anything illegal or questionable, you want your name to be recognized. So that's kind of name tag. That's kind of like a stamp of quality, of respect. So you feel about this a little bit different. I joke about it like it's for my wife to look me up and find me, but it's actually a question of owner, and it's very helpful advertising actually trick. I learned that in marketing, but I think it's helpful, at least in my view. So guys, if you want to put your name on your stuff, I would certainly recommend, and I would say that's helpful production. Thank you.
That's a wrap.
Cut. Yes.
Great.
Your turn.
Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
Awesome.
So let's get myself you.
So yeah,
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
thank you. Okay, so
I
yeah,
think
I'm
we're
gonna
just
bring
put
him on the
the
24th.
green screen in the background, and then you're just gonna put your pictures.
Oh, right now.
while
I
you
think
put it.
let's keep it
That's
this way.
nice, yeah,
That's
New York
nice.
City.
New York City. I think keep it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't want to do it. You want to do all the interviews with the same background?
why not? For today, because he has interviews on different days with different backgrounds, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring the ring bearer.
The model releases for everybody.
Okay.
So we'll do that in the same process.
Mhm.
If you can help with the makeup with
Yes,
models.
sure,
But,
definitely. Did you bring
yeah.
your makeup kit? Cause I
Yes,
okay.
it's right there. It's my
Great.
makeup kit
No
there.
problem.
And Curzine meet the rest of the crew. So Curzine is one of the co-producers.
Mhm.
Ginger, you just met.
Mhm.
Sean and Dee.
Okay, I'm gonna
so
make a
that's-
list of everybody in addition to the talent
Okay.
releases. Okay, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Where's
So I
the
think
makeup? Where is the makeup?
in the conference room.
You left it in the conference room?
Yes.
Should I bring it to the green room?
No, let's
Yeah.
leave it there because I have it in the green room food. The
Oh,
food is in the green room.
I need a mirror.
It's all the stuff there.
You have
I
any
have
mirrors?
I have lots of
You
mirrors.
have a mirror? Okay, cool. That's fine, as long as I could put something there for the model to see.
Alex, you have
Yes.
Inga?
Inga?
Inga.
Yes,
Have a folder where you're keeping the completed.
yes, we can just put it right there and just
And second question.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the store to get wedges. Do you have like a $10 budget?
absolutely. I already spent some, but
Yeah, nothing big, just a small budget. I know they were trying to get the iron, something iron as well. I'm not sure I think I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, so I have people filling out forms, I'm gonna run to the
Yes.
store and be right back.
Есть пара секунд, я могу сделать?
Yes, of course, go ahead.
Put in your headset so you can hear me. It's right in the
Are you
box.
are you ready?
Right here, right here, right here. In the box, man.
If anyone asks me, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling. I left it on.
Okay. So right now we basically, he's the main character right now. I'm producing him. So he's a
Okay.
photographer, and the point of that particular shoot is to show that he's capable of producing those images. The images that will come out from that camera, pretty awesome. So that's more like a behind the scenes for him, but you can still model for him. And they will pay back you with awesome images.
Of
So
course.
you get images from me and from Sergey. So you got two. Okay. Now that's even better. Let him control the set. You ready? Here's time. good? Are you wearing any heels now?
Yeah.
Технически фотографию ты делаешь.
А она мне самой еще мои фотографии зависла. Короче, я с ней переругался, она мне со свадьбы фотографии мои не скинула. Ну, слушай, дай мне фотографии мои. Там то не может, то у него много. Она говорит, приезжай, забирай. Говорю, слушай, мне до тебя 3 часа добираться. Окей. Короче, зараза. Я все жду.
Понятно. Окей.
Ну ничего, говорю, земля круглая.
Okay, what he's doing is he set up those lights, and this is a wireless control. So those umbrellas are helping him to get the purple light control. Now it's my turn. So guys, let me introduce you to the model that we have right now in front of us. Her name is Kate. Kate is also an actress. We met on Volo Mayhem.
Yes.
Right? And we did casting in the middle of the D&H store between all the photographers and filmmakers and salespeople. So I made actually Kate do the runway walk in the middle of the production. And Kate obviously stopped the traffic with her runway walk and the pageant smile. So we had quite a bit of attention. No one dared to talk to you.
Yeah, no one said anything. So.
They looked at you, but you turned like, from regular person all of a sudden you, as a model, and they stumble by, I guess, by your beauty. Sometimes when you're so pretty, it's people would not even dare to approach. So, how's your experience today?
Today?
Yes. Are you getting fat?
Am I getting fat?
Fat. Do I feed you properly? Do you have?
No, I haven't eaten anything.
You know I have food in the
Yes,
kitchen.
yes, I know, but
Do you know that we have all the other facilities? I think I showed to you. I gave you the brochure. And,
yeah, I looked through.
so
all
we're
of
shooting today at the Brick Art Media Center in Brooklyn and Fulton Street. So it's a quick trip here, right? Actually, I'm in the middle of the. Sean, are we getting the camera too? On, okay, so I'm a little bit in the spot, so that's better. I was fine where I was in? Okay. I just didn't want to be in the shot for Kate. Where was I?
No, it's fine. Wherever you,
We're good? Keep shooting,
yes,
that's
sure.
fine.
I left it on.
So what's my train of thought? Today we're shooting at Brick Art Media Center. It was a quick trip from the city, easy to
yeah,
get
I
here?
came from Long Island.
Oh, you came from Long Island?
Yeah.
But still easy.
Yeah, it was still pretty
Still on
fun.
the subway and the train station, Atlantic Avenue is like a few blocks away from here, so like it's not that far.
Yeah.
Easy to. YouTube space is a little bit better space where I shoot, but this is still very nice. And as you can see, the studio is substantial, and we can do quite a few things. By the way, I'm pretty certain that the Long Island has also the public access TV and studios like that. So if you get certified, if you become whatever, like DJ, like Sean, like me, you can become a producer. You can book your own studio and you can produce your own shoots. So you can do whatever you want. Like I'm doing now, I'm shooting what I want. So it's you're not paying for the space, you're not paying for the equipment. Or you can bring your own equipment.
Right.
The basic stuff they will give to you, and the city of New York and the Cablevision and CNN and all the other companies are paying for this. Do you know how it works?
No, I don't.
I'll save it for the interview part, but we can kind of get it here. I see the mic is working. There are three types of TV in this country. There is commercial TV, there is cable TV, and there is public access TV. The commercial TV built on the advertisement. And cable TV is built on subscription, so people paying to a monthly subscription to receive the signal and see the shows. And there is also public access TV where we now. Let's say if you have a Ku Klux Klan or you have like some kind of ugly show that no one else is willing to pay or watch, but you still have freedom of speech. So if you want to talk about whatever show you have in your mind, you still have the right to produce and be on air. So public access gives you that ability, and all the other companies are paying for this. For the room, light, equipment. So if you as actors at some point will decide to produce something of your own, you can get certified like us and produce something. Yes, the Cinderella looks really works for you.
Thank you.
I think we got plenty of shots, and now you're gonna see the second part of the interview with our beautiful model. Cut. So let's sit down. I think
So
we're
can
gonna
you just tell me what questions you're gonna
Yes.
ask me? Okay.
absolutely.
I think you just like looking at yourself in the monitor, right?
What's up?
You just like looking at yourself in the monitor.
Yeah, I kept looking.
You're like, oh my god,
So that-
look at me.
It's really hard not to. It's just
Yeah.
like your eye, you're like,
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want her to?
Whichever side you want to sit on. Whichever side you
What's your
wanna
best
sit on.
side?
left.
Okay, go on the left. Okay, and I'm gonna mic myself.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Pass it behind you.
so the
Yeah.
Like in under my shirt?
Come. So pass it from behind here, and then you come down.
Cool.
Right?
Here?
Let's look at this camera.
So what we're gonna do now, we will give tribute to Sean. He's my co-producer today. So I'm gonna talk a little bit, a couple of nice words about him because he's shy. He doesn't want to be on camera. And when they look at you, obviously he will get some points out of this. You're very pretty, and we will talk about your career. Like where you want to be, like what do you want gigs you want to get. So if you like what special skills you have, and we will talk about the wedding dress that you're wearing. I don't think it's really good look on you, but we'll try maybe next dress will be better.
Okay.
So I think I want to like something more that really fits you. But the Gabriella, this designer, she's gonna really make you look good.
Okay.
So I think the mic is upside down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, just stand up once.
So that's the kind of agenda. You're definitely gonna walk with a couple of roses home. What else? And once you're done with this wedding dress, Gabriella will make you pretty.
Okay.
Have you met Gabriella?
Briefly, yes.
Okay, so that's now you. Okay. Just leave it like this. They wouldn't be able to see it in the back. That
Maybe
in
here,
that
I'm
direction.
gonna this one here.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. And the dress covers it up good too. So.
Rolling.
Yeah, I never stopped it.
I know, but I just want to make sure that
Oh,
we can. Okay,
when he's ready, I'm gonna count you down.
just count me down and.
Okay. Quiet on the set. 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce you to a beautiful model by the name Kate. We met only last week, but I already kind of feel that Kate has quite a bit of novelty in her character. I believe we met at the YouTube space. No, we met at the Moto Mayhem, and we did casting at the B&H store in the middle of the crowd, busy Friday in the rain. So I can tell you, as a model, Kate is quite reliable. She came on casting on time, and today on the set she was the first model. We have probably like 12, 15 models back there right now, and Kate was the first one who came. So I can certainly recommend Kate as someone who does show up. And despite being just pretty and a model, Kate is also actor, right? Kate, tell us about your acting career a little.
Okay. So I just finished my got it. I just finished my freshman year at Elon University in North Carolina.
Okay.
And I studied actually music there. But when I came home,
What kind of music?
well, I actually studied a lot of music theory because I wanted to start writing more like pop and like jazz, country kind of music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
So.
different. Like, stuff like that, that's really
So yeah,
perfect for you.
it's very different, but
Maybe you can write something and we can record
yeah,
it.
maybe. And so I started learning guitar and piano, and so when I'm at school, that's what I do down there. When I come back to Long Island, to New York, I like to do stuff like with film and TV and modeling because
Okay.
you know they don't have a lot of that in North Carolina, but
Really?
up here, yeah, or at least not where my school is located.
I think most of the modeling and film is moving to Atlanta now because of the tax bracket.
Yeah.
But Georgia is Atlanta is that's the new mecca where everybody's going. But here in New York, we still have some quite a bit. And,
Yeah.
I think that that's very interesting. In this Studio B in Break, we have like 6 mics
Okay.
that we can hook up here. Like you have one, and I have one, but it's up to 6. But Studio A, we can do up to 26. So if you want to have a quick tour in Studio A, we can have a really big band of musicians. So maybe on the next show, Kate will bring her music and her crew, and we can record
Maybe.
some music.
Yeah. Cool, cool.
Hopefully today the 2 music groups are coming to shoot with us, and maybe you can do some dancing moves with them.
Yeah. Maybe.
Right now, Kate is wearing my glow in dark design from our fashion collection. We're gonna show the new designs in the September Fashion Week, so that's where those pictures and this video is getting ready for.
Oh.
So during the September Fashion Week, that's when you will be able to see in magazines your pictures.
Great. Cool. Cool.
We're working with BB magazine and some other magazines. Actually, this week is the week in July. The other dress, not that one, but another dress from the same collection would be featured in Elle magazine.
Oh wow.
So I had a great honor to get that gig. So it's like I'm waiting for the publication any day. So it will be similar like what we're doing today, video and photography. We filmed that at the Mother's Day. So I had one of the models that actually her father is Patrick, is one of my friends' producer here, and his daughter Jasmine came over. They needed a dress, and they borrowed one of my dresses, and that was a mother-daughter theme production.
Oh.
What else we want to talk about?
Maybe like suggestions that I have.
Yes.
for.
What kind of suggestions do you have for the young models, for the people who starting on that path? If you stumble on some kind of advice that could save someone's life or save some time for someone, that would be helpful.
I mean, I'm fairly new to it as well, but from what I've experienced and what I've learned is that it's all really about, being yourself and being confident in who you are, because there's going to be a million other beautiful women around you, and it can be intimidating, and it can be kind of self-deprecating in a lot of ways. But, as long as you hold your head high and believe in yourself and your individuality of who you are as a model, like, you can really find yourself, and I think you can really persevere.
If I may add, basically, my take on this after so many years of doing it, it's not always the most beautiful one gets the gig. It's usually the one that show up, that's easy to work with, it's comfortable, reliable. That's the one who actually get the production. I'd rather work with someone who definitely will be on the set, who will definitely go through all the struggle, whether it's a cold weather or it's a heat or it's in travel time and stuff, but will actually be reliable than a diva that's a little bit difficult to work with and require everything her way and way too perfect. So definitely be nice to people you work with. For example, years ago when I started that business, quite a few girls brushed me off really badly. And like, you don't know what you're doing, you're not famous, you don't have big following, and recently when they looked and I have hundreds and thousands of followers and I have shows produced and I became somebody and I have some name now, they reach out to me and like to work with me, but I still in my heart, even though they're pretty, they're nice, but the grunge that you get, that cold shoulder initially, that no, you're not even close to work with us. Now it's easier for me to find a new talent, someone who have not personally offended me that way, and work with someone than someone who really rudely kind of answered, we're not in the same league, don't even dare until you have $1 million budget and stuff working with me. So just be nice to the people. You don't know who they are now or who they can become, and if you behave like a diva, you might kind of close some doors in the future. If you look polite and pleasant, that might actually pay off in the long run. So
agree.
Katie certainly has a sweet personality and comfortable working with.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Cut?
That's a wrap?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Great.
Now you can change for next dress.
Okay.
Wait, Mike.
Oh,
Say it again.
I thought you was gonna do the glow dress. I was gonna take the lights off and do the glow dress.
To glow, you want to shoot the glow stuff?
I thought you was gonna take the lights off.
Okay, let's get the light. So if we need to close all the windows then. To get the glowing effect, we need to have all the windows closed.
Let me just see something.
Just see how it's done.
Push that below your t-shirt, please. Push it from the bottom, below your t-shirt. Get it up.
You think I'd know that after been doing it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't mind, because I can't do it.
No. Just push it from here.
Oh, here?
From the front. Come on,
Yes.
all the way up. All the way up. And then you're just gonna switch this around to this side. Alright? Nicely. Cool. Alright. Alright, so then you keep on slugging yourself down.
So you want me to sit back?
No, you can sit forward a little bit, but sit up and look at yourself on the, because I don't have a camera person here, look at yourself on the screen, especially when it's your shot, not you. You don't look at the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Yeah, she like, oh, look at this.
I'm just fixing my shirt. That's the
Look,
only thing
the
I'm.
way he talks to the girls. It was so cute.
Got
And
it.
to the fellow,
To the point, to the point.
and to the fellow producer, like equal. No bullshit.
You got to, because if you spend too much time kicking
Do you
gloves,
like
you know,
your,
you
you
never
like
get
your
anything
hat
done.
on?
Say again?
Okay.
You like your hat on?
Yes.
'Cause
I did not know I was being interviewed today.
I don't want later on to say, oh, why you have
Okay.
me with my hat on?
Incognito is my first name.
Okay. Dee, so let's talk.
Is it recording?
No, not yet.
I'm recording here.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that's a safety shot just in case something happens to that. Sean, whenever the memory cards fills, just let me know. I'm gonna give you next one.
I think you got a lot left, like 100 and something.
I know, but I don't keep counting.
Oh, no, I was trying to keep track of
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about, like I said, who you are, what do you, why you produce at Brick, and why you helping me. Like, what do you think of my crew? Basically, that's the
So
production.
you see yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to have too much headroom on you.
Mm-hmm.
So look at it. If you see it's slugging too much, just put yourself back up. All right, you guys are set to go?
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the person who saved my life today, literally. That was one of the first people who show up on the set, and if not Dee would not be here, would not be able to open the control room on time. So Dee was the first one on the set, even before I came in, and we have never worked together before. And this is the first time we're collaborating, and so far I have only praises for that young lady who show up, knows the equipment, fellow producer at Brick. Let's find out why she's doing this, why she's is helping me, and what she's all about.
Thank you. I had always wanted to work with Brick. I kept hearing Brick, and what Brick was doing, and they were at a different location at the time. So when they moved downtown Brooklyn, I had actually joined, they had a festival, I believe, every summer in Prospect Park. So I was one of the volunteers, and I was using my cane, and I could barely walk, but I was still volunteering and painting chairs and helping guests come in and out on the music festivals. And then I found out about being a producer, and I'd taken a few of the classes to be certified. And
What are the classes?
there's video producing in the studio,
Yes.
and then there's the mini studio.
In your studio, yes.
And
That one also.
yes, and they have it in the field. I haven't done the field yet.
Okay.
And I just started, I've taken an introduction to editing.
Uh-huh.
I really like that. So those are things where they're in depth, and it takes time to really figure out how to do it. And once you get it, you can just do so many things with it. So producing a documentary, I like to write. And
Okay.
I'm actually working on a book right now. And
What
I write
kind
my.
of book?
It's going to be in a science fiction arena.
Did you get a chance to look at my books, like the books that I've written?
No.
Okay, you can Google me, you can look on Amazon. I have quite a few books there.
Yeah.
I have some books on fishing. I have some books on modeling and fashion and photography.
Oh, okay.
And I have some books on the Amazon and eBay, like selling online stuff.
Oh, that's great. I will definitely look it up.
My father is quite famous with his book about the dog, dog grooming, the comprehensive manual for dog grooming. What do you do in real life, like in a daytime job? Do you have a daytime job?
Well, no, daytime recently, I've actually finished taking an advanced class in Microsoft Word and PowerPoint.
Why do you help me today? What made you come? There are probably many people asking you to join their crew. Why do you choose me and not others, or you help everybody?
It was mainly the email that you had sent me. It was really a very nice email because you had read, I guess, in the spreadsheet. I've written a few things that I do, and you mentioned how you like some of the talent, so to
Okay.
speak, or the arts that I have, and I was available. I'm available. It's a Sunday, so I'm available.
Gotcha.
So I said, "Oh, I've never heard of him," and wow, he contacted me. So I said, "Let me,
That's
find out."
great. What do you think of my crew? Like my wedding dresses, my designers, my people that came with me. Do you like anybody? Like as a professional way? What do you think so far?
No, actually, I've liked them. They're very professional. They're very nice, and everyone's willing to help out. And sometimes people are nervous when you meet for the first time, but they're very helpful, and they speak very highly of you. And
Good.
I know you had sent me an email. A lot of
Because the sound, if you work this way, you don't get the sound. If you turn this way, that's where all the sound for this mic.
cool.
So that's how you
Thank you.
capture it when it's really noisy.
Thank you. Oh, so yes, and they speak very highly of you, and you are into so many arenas, and
I like to be diversified.
Yeah,
I
I like that. I like that, and it
Not all
keeps you
eggs in
busy.
one basket.
And it keeps you busy, and you are a very busy man. It's like if you get him on the phone, you better say what you have to say very quickly and get it out before he hangs up on you. But
I try to be nice, but I definitely take there are days when I take like 600, 800 calls.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I gotta be fast with what's going on.
yeah, and I admire that, and especially when you have a team that is willing to come back and help you again and again, and be involved in your projects, and it also gives me more experience because I don't get to work on. I've worked on about a few shows, and I don't get to use every piece of equipment all the time. So some more than others. So each time I come back.
Pretty much under Sean's supervision. Sean is really great. Guys, if I can get you like a little bit of piece about the gentleman that's behind all that technical production today. His name is Sean. A few weeks ago, I was producing a show at the mini studio, and I was by myself, and I didn't know some of the tricks there. So it was again the weekend, and Sean happened to be there. And guess what? All the technical stuff that I couldn't figure out with light and sound, he made it really pop up and really good for me. And I don't think I was able to get Sean to be on the screen yet. He's kind of shy in that sense. But as technical speaking, that's the person you really want to be on your crew. From what I've seen before and what I'm seeing today, Sean comes on time. He knows definitely the equipment on the back of his hand, whether it's a sound or a technical director or camera. Like basically today, Sean single-handedly running the whole production. The Ginger and Corzine and me and Dee is pretty much dealing with talent and like a floor band, like a more behind the scene. But all that, if you see the camera moving from camera 1, camera 2, and all that nice shots, it's pretty much would be to the credit of Sean knowledge. So we're definitely grateful for his presence today. And if you need someone in your production who is knowledgeable, Sean would be probably the go-to guy. And to kind of promote myself, if you shoot with me and my crew, I hope that Sean will shoot with me again and again, and I'll have him on my crew for a while. And as if you like the way the shot is set up now, like you see the head space, the background, all those little things that people are noticing if it's not presented properly. It's all the little things that Sean thought of, whether it's set up the mic the proper way so it's the wire doesn't come out, or it's like a proper shot of like the flowers in front of us, or the back screen, the chroma key. As you can see, everything is proper. You've seen other shows from other producers. There are mistakes been made. There are things could be better. right now, from what I see, whether it's shadows or like, well, maybe a little bit, I see right now a shadow on my shoulder. But other than this, Sean is doing tremendous job, and I have a good taste on TV. And I think that if you like that kind of look and production quality, we have that person on our crew. And I think that would be a wrap for this segment.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
One of the things I was going to say is what I'm looking to do is help people with their resumes, because some people still need their resumes.
Okay.
And-
Sean, can we do one more piece?
No, that's fine.
You-
That's
you
fine.
don't wanna
No,
do it,
no.
then?
I was just letting you know. I was
Okay,
just letting you
okay.
know. Because at times people still need help formatting their resumes and things like that.
Yes,
So
true. We can get it on the next one.
thank you, Alex.
So now we'll set it again. Alright, so we have a model again?
Yes. Same process.
Good. This tripod right there. The tilt of it.
This one is. Which one?
This one?
Yeah.
This is arm is down. No, yeah.
Let's do without the sash for now. I want to do without sash. Yes. Just want to do the one part. Over here.
So remember, we're not shooting yet, alright?
If you can shoot.
No.
Start shooting.
I gotta set this up first.
Set this up. Yep.
Now this stays on him. This one stays so I can see him. This one stays across this so I can see him.
So to do the tilt is down here.
Oh, that's the button.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now
to untilt it, just push it back.
yeah, now I remember.
Alright, good.
Me. Do it again. How was your trip? Long? How long it took you to get there? How long?
2 hours and a half.
2.5 hours. Wow. So what time do you have to get up?
7.
Wow. Let's see. Okay. Let's try. Are you proud of your modeling career? Are you proud of your modeling career?
Yeah.
Do you like my people on the set? Do you like the place?
Yeah.
Everybody is nice?
Yeah.
Okay. So the chicken I got is really spicy.
Mhm.
So, what's your origin?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. How long you been here? A few years? Okay. What do you study in school?
I do economics and music.
Right, you're right, you told me. What kind of music?
I do
do like classical music and some music producing.
Good. I think we're done with this part, so let's get to the chair.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Seriously, I gotta move. You got it? You got it. I think we did real nice.
Is the focus better?
Okay. Okay, let's set up the cameras back. So this is a safety shot for us, and that's the, you can see yourself on the screen. You look good, and he gonna put the background, so you look very pretty. So let's talk about a couple of things. Why do you model? Let's say, I don't know if you're comfortable with talk about why you model nude, or you don't want to talk about it. No, you want it out? Okay, let's keep it out. So, why do you model? Do you like my dresses? Do you like those beads that go in there? Why there are so few Asian or Vietnamese models? And is it something that people shy for participating, or it's culture-wise it's not appropriate? But compared to the population, Vietnamese population, there are not that many, right?
Yeah.
But, is there a taboo behind this, or why do you do this? So that's maybe an interesting question. A lot of sets require Asian models, and it's really hard to find. What's the hello? We're not recording yet. At least, Sean, let me know when you're ready.
No, he's not ready.
Okay, who needed to say?
You said you needed things.
We needed to.
Oh, for her sash?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let her hair better braid it. Yeah, let's see, because the other dress is here. Did you call me on? Yeah, I'm sorry, Marvin, yeah. I'm just. Yeah.
You understand?
No. I thought you wanted.
No, what I'm trying to do is just put it so where it crosses here.
I don't like the way you set up the mic. The mic has to be, touching the garment. I'd rather have it visible.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that it doesn't move, I'm trying to, unless it works for you like that. So what I'm gonna do is, so
self-aware.
I was gonna pin it so it'll be a little tight on you, and not move as much.
Yes. No mic touching you. Okay. Better? Sean, can we start?
No, the pin.
Tell me when you're ready.
That's what if you lay behind to move up to do it, then we should be fine.
How does that work for you, Alex?
Perfect.
Will I make you look good enough?
Sugar right now.
Yes. Go get.
Are you all set? Alright, let's do this.
Hold it after that. Okay. If anything, he can just zoom in
Okay.
on it.
Uh, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Great, and here with us, model all the way from Vietnam, actually from New Jersey, but she has, as you can see, Vietnamese character to her origin. Anne and I met at the Model Mayhem, and we've kind of tried to set up a shoot for one of my calendars, a cross-go calendar. Didn't work out on that day. but Anne made 2.5 hour trip all the way to the break in Brooklyn to be with us. Right now, Anne is wearing one of our sashes, Miss Smile. As you can see, she has a beautiful smile. And Anne is also wearing one of my glow in dark wedding dresses. And there are fluorescent, those beads glowing, hopefully. And one of my makeup artists with her makeup and hair styling. So if you like our team producing, that's the basically final result. If I may mention also a few more important people who are participating in the production of that media is Sean, who is a technical director right now, and he's the one who set up all the light and all the sound. So if anything wrong with it, like the way I sound, maybe that's his concern. And D is who is helping me as a floor manager today, and helping with the cameras. And how was your trip today?
My trip today was great. Everything, I didn't got into like a huge traffic or something, and I managed to show up on time.
Yes, you did. Let me ask you, why do you model? Why do you do this? There are so few Asian or even less Vietnamese models doing this. Why do you do this? Is there a taboo that preventing you from doing it, or what's going on?
Yeah. So at first I modeled because I needed a little bit of extra money. Yeah. But then I realized that I really like it and I'm kind of good at it. So I decided to roll with it and see where it could take me.
Okay. But why? There are not that many Asian models, and far less Vietnamese girls. If you look at the population, how many Vietnamese girls are in this country, or Asian girls, and the percentage of them modeling, it's very tiny compared to, let's say, Russian girls. Like almost every second Russian girl thinks that she's a model, and they actually are searching for the gigs and quite active. There are pretty much maybe one or two models of your origin. What is there something preventing you from other girls of joining your course?
Yeah, I think that's because the Asian culture is it's very focused on science and mathematics, very academic lifestyle. So I think the parents they don't really
Hey,
encourage.
I'm in the middle of something. I'll call you back in a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. It's one of the models who is lost, and I don't want her to call every 5 seconds, and I keep my phone on. So I apologize for the audience for interruption.
Yeah.
Should,
So yeah, so it's very academic.
Mhm.
So people kind of don't. The parents don't encourage their kids to do art or modeling or music. I think
Okay.
that's one of the
Academics
reasons.
is fine. A lot of models, if you go to backstage, most of those girls have, whether they're doctors or lawyers, they have big careers out there. It's just another way of expressing yourself. It's a way of just showing your beauty. One has nothing to do. Most of the models are very smart and have some real life. They're humans like everybody else. But I still don't understand. So they're saying it's the beauty is not that important. The math and science. That's what will feed you. That's why they don't pay attention to modeling.
Yeah, I think it's not just about academic that they are focused on, but like they discourage, like some parents even discourage
I
their
understand.
kids from.
Okay, the parents, but if it's in your heart, you do it anyway. Whether you after 18, you can do things on your own. And why do they discourage? They think it's dangerous. They can someone rape you. Someone can offend you. It's not gonna put money in your pocket. Why do they discourage? Why do they think it's something that's being ashamed of? You're probably proud of what you do. You're not shy about it.
Yeah.
So it's why parents not encouraging?
Well, that's probably because of the social standards in their mind that lawyers and doctors are more prestigious than models and artists, even though they could. It's not about just how much they make, but also like the social standings. So, for example, like in my parents' eye, the doctors and the lawyers are like the most important people in the society, but
That's
others-
true. The doctors and the lawyers are important, but to be a doctor, it's really important to be on the just can, yeah, let me finish the interview and then I'll call her back. A doctor and a lawyer. Lawyer is standing in front of the audience, right, and speaking to the audience. The doctor is performing a surgery and saving someone's life. A model is no less important as you can. If you have millions and millions of people following you as a model, and you say something, you can change life for a lot of people. You can prevent people from bullying. You can prevent people from being ashamed of feeling pretty. You can help someone to sell a lot of garments. I put a beautiful dress on you, I might sell a lot of dresses because of that. That might put food on someone's table. A lawyer and doctor is a noble profession. They require a lot of academics and license. And modeling, you don't have to have a license for that. You can just say, I'm a model, and you can do it.
Yeah.
But to really make it, it's really something that's kind of validates the things, don't you think?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
because there are so many models, and there are so few that make it like to
Big.
the where to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
It's pretty fair.
yeah.
Look, you put a picture on Instagram, whether you get 10 million follower views or you're not. Look,
Yeah.
whoever is the pretty one, whoever is the market getting top on reason, you can't bribe someone. It's really like either you have it or you don't. So it's the market is pretty fair there. It's not like you can make a deal with people to watch your picture more or less. It's whether it's popular or not. You might do some marketing and proper tags, but if you don't have it, if you don't have the pose or facial expression, if you don't do the work and learn those traits, you just not gonna make it.
Yep.
Okay, I see that the first interview is tough. So I see you're still shy and you're still kind of getting around your space. So this is Brick. It's public access TV, and you can Google us and see how things are taking. Hopefully, you can inspire some other models to follow your steps, even girls who have similar origin like you. I think some girls would say, I need a particular height to be a model. I have to be like 5'10". Okay, you're not that tall, but you're still model and you're still popular, and a lot of people want to shoot with you. So that's will give a little bit of confidence for other models who don't have the height for the runway, maybe still see themselves as models.
Well, models are different, and you don't have to be a certain height or weight to be a model. There are many different kinds of models. There are petite models, there are plus size models, there are runway models. And even to be accepted to an agency, you don't have to be like 5'10" or something. I'm telling you this. Whoever you are, you can be a model.
Okay, thank you guys. That would be a wrap for this segment. Good, good. Don't get up and we need to take mic off you.
So I gotta move that screen from the other monitors, just be looking at the screen.
Yeah, that's something that's I learned in the class.
Good now?
When you see this back, yeah,
That's
this is okay for you.
his. That's his
Make it
photos
to-
and that's those.
For you,
drinks.
better if you.
So he
Those
take.
are my pages.
If you put it back, if you see this.
No, I'm sorry. That's the props.
For you,
Yes,
back here.
that's those models.
You see
That's
this here?
the from the.
This one, it's okay.
You good? You comfortable?
Thank you. Okay. Sergey, let's stop it for a minute. Let me pay attention to.
You guys understand?
Okay.
Guys, remember this is your camera here. So
Thanks, man.
just fix yourself in the shot so you can see.
Okay, so that gives me enough space. Yes.
Can I see me?
No, because then you're gonna look always at you. So we try to keep it away from talent. That's in any production. Talent doesn't get to see themselves because then you will keep looking at yourself and correcting it. It will change his technical vision.
It's okay that I'm looking back at you?
Yes, there is camera 1 capturing you. There is camera 3 and camera
Oh, there I am.
2. So we have all the cameras like switching the board. So we will have different cameras.
Okay. Quiet on the set. Five. Say it again. Stand by. Four, three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on my mic, one of the titles will say Jewish Girl Calendar.
Four, three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on my microphone tag, there are quite a few names. One of those is Jewish Girl Calendar and Jewish Model Competition. I'm honored today to have one of the most beautiful Jewish ladies of New York, Toba, who is a model and an actress and a personality, I would say, as a person next to us. Toba is wearing a dress that's designed by me, glow in dark. Those beads are fluorescent, they will glow. And she has a sash, Miss Israel. Obviously, you can tell by her eyes that a little bit of Jewish origin is behind that young lady. And to set up the stage, as you can see, I have some props. Those are really terrible pictures and tape on the coffee. But we hope that what we'll do today with this young lady is following. We're going to take pictures in front of you in a couple of minutes. And we will produce a drink, a Jewish drink by the name Toba. And hopefully you like the taste. Toba will participate in the product design of the taste. And obviously you might not be able to taste the young lady as per se, but you can taste the drink, obviously. And that will build some revenue for us, and hopefully it's a shared revenue. So the more drinks we sell on our pageants, on our events, on our competitions, the more every model gets the revenue. So obviously watch out for the Toba drink, and I hope that it tastes good, and you'll buy a whole bunch of those cases of those. What's your favorite drink?
It's actually funny. I have a friend who actually made up a drink called the Tova Supernova. For me specifically, it was because I love
the first one. Okay.
I love Sprite Zero, so it was Sprite Zero and Malibu vodka,
Okay.
Malibu rum.
But do you drink wine, beer? What's your favorite?
My favorite drink. I think that if I were to have a wine, it would be a dry white.
Okay. One thing I have for you as a surprise also, something new that you probably haven't done before. I don't know if you look at my businesses, one of the businesses I run is the perfumes. And I have, for every model, I have a custom-made perfumes. So the way, but it's a little bit different from most of the perfumes. It doesn't have any sexual connotation, sexual look, like even though you're so pretty. It has a parent, child, or like adult, like family-oriented smells. What I mean by this, let's say I have at home a couple of kids. My son is 4, my daughter is 15. So when I come home, I know my wife loves me, and when I hug my son, when I hug my daughter, I really want them to like feel cozy and comfortable with me. So those smells are geared towards, let's say, but young boys or young girls. So it's like the homey smell, like a chamomile, the chocolate, like something that's comfortable for the kids. It's from parent to a child. It also has a smell that's geared towards elderly folks. Like when I go see my father, my mom, like my older parents, I don't have to wear something sexual. I don't want to seduce my mother or my father in that sense. So I'm Jewish. I don't have Saturday, pardon me. But what I'm trying to say is that those we can go to the factory where you can get a chance to pick the smell that you like, and we will bottle it, and we'll put those pictures that we'll produce today on the label. Your name will be on it, and every time we shoot together and produce, and if people buy those, it's a shared revenue. So the models like you get to collect royalties on the production. Hopefully it becomes a big brand. Stores will carry it, and the more it sells, the more you make money. So, again, you would not be able to smell that girl per se, but you can smell the. Yes, but we would usually on a pageant. I don't let people too close to my model. So you walk the runway, you do the show, you show the dress like you show today. But it's not like every person who is at the pageant, at the show, and the audience would be able to like literally hug you and get a real sense what you smell. But once they always can buy that perfume designed with your input and your name.
That's quite a treat.
Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about your career as the model and as the actor. What do you do?
Well, I'm an actress. I'm a painter.
Okay.
With acting, I'm actually in a pilot that hasn't aired yet. I can't say what it is because I signed a non-disclosure agreement.
Nice.
Thanks. And I at school and just in general, I love Shakespeare. And one of my favorite plays that I've done is As You Like It, where I played Rosalind, the main character, and she has the most lines in all of Shakespeare canon. It was quite quite the feat to try to memorize all of that, but it was one of the best experiences.
You want to give us a little piece, 5 seconds?
Oh gosh, I didn't do it recently. I'll do another one, and you can invite your fans to watch it. Watch me in person.
Okay. As far as the painting, do you know that I do the drop shipment for the painting?
You do a drop shipment?
Yes, business. Do you know how the drop shipment works? No. Okay. Basically, I own a magazine that sells paintings, and the way I produce it is on my shows. You can buy the magazine, and in the magazine you would see hundreds and hundreds of different artists. And you would not be able to see the name of the person. You would just see the picture without the signature. If I get interest, let's say, in your painting, people would not know the brand, the label. They just, if it fits their imagination, if it fits their interior, they really want that, they buy it off me. Let's say for $10,000, for example. I have a deal with you, let's say, wholesale price. You charge me, let's say, $2,000. So I make my cut. I don't keep any inventory, so you keep your paintings. Only when I sell, I give you a call and say, Tobar, your painting gets sold. Here's your $2,000. Ship it to such person. That at that point, the person receive a painting from you. They will receive your buyer, your name, actually the original one, and then they can start collecting your work. But before that part, they don't know who is the artist and like the story behind it. So they basically buy either they love your vision or not. So whether it's you're famous or you're not famous, it's everybody is equal in the magazine in that sense. It doesn't cost you a penny to be in the magazine, so it doesn't there is no cost to you. It's only if I sell your work and I pay you, only then you ship it. So that's a drop shipment model. So maybe we'll shake on this one day and make it.
Pictures.
Okay.
As of right now, I have on my Instagram. I put up pictures of my artwork, and also my modeling pictures and any updates that I have.
Okay. What's your Instagram?
Supernova Tova.
Okay. You heard
Just
that,
like
guys?
the Supernova drink.
We're gonna put it in subtitles so you can do the spelling.
Supernova Tova.
But I think it's pretty easy to follow. Are we friends on Instagram? Did you follow any of my accounts? Not yet. Okay. So I'm Alexander E. Gurman. That's the main one, and for the it's Miss Israel worldwide, or like for the Jewish calendar, it's a Jewish Girl calendar. So every business of mine has its own Facebook page, Instagram, like Twitter, social media. So they all separate. Because I run, for example, 2 pages that are fighting with each other. Like I'm a hunter, so I do like a gun girl calendar, hunting calendar, like people who hunt, and I work also very close with PETA and the animal rights division. So they don't really like each other. The people who from PETA and the people who care for the dogs and cats, they apparently a little bit against hunting and the fishing stuff, and people who hunt and love collect guns and stuff. Those are not necessarily big friends with PETA. But I do not discriminate between the parties, and I think it's fair. I'm trying to be fair for everyone. Do you have any advice for young models or young actors who would like to follow your steps and do this job? Should they do it?
Yeah, I think that it's very rewarding, and an artist's life is very rewarding because it's not like you're in a cubicle. Everything you do, you put so much love into it, and you literally put yourself into it. Like when you're a model, you are actually your own canvas, and there's something about being your own artwork that is just so exciting to me, especially as a painter. Like becoming the painting is incredible. It's an incredible feeling to feel like art, you know?
I think that everything screams about you as an artist. I can look at your hair. I can look. Those things actually have traits like. What would you say to someone who wants to paint the hair and wouldn't just dare to do it? You still can model with a green hair or short hair. You still can do things. Just don't be bullied. Don't be afraid. Follow your dreams. Right? Yes. No?
Yeah. There's nothing more important than being true to yourself, because if you try to be everyone else, then they're already out there. They're on the market. You know, if you want to be like Carly Kloss, right? Carly Kloss already exists. She's getting those jobs. You're not going to take the jobs away from her. So all you can do is be yourself, and the most you can be. Be a brand. That's what Tyra Banks says. You got to be a brand. You got to be a boss and a model. You can't just be a model. You can't just be pretty anymore. You have to be a brand.
Right. Okay.
True to yourself.
What's your secret? How do you get your gigs?
How do I get my gigs? Well, you know, as an artist, I do have a network of fellow artists, and you contribute. You know, it's very important to have friends. You know, like don't ever be mean to, like, if you're an actress, and like don't be mean to the camera guy. Don't be mean to the food guy. The food guy might be the next Steven Spielberg. You know, you got to make sure to make your friends, and be genuinely, willing to give of yourself because it comes back.
Okay. If you would produce a show, what kind of show would you produce? What would be your vision? What would you like to do?
If I could produce a show, I don't know. If I could produce a show, I'd probably help give my brother a platform.
What's your brother do?
My brother's he just graduated at NYU Tisch, and he does horror films, sci-fi. It's not an Avishai Weinberger movie without some monster in it. If anyone's going down to Shriek Fest later this year, he'll be having a short film there. And I do all of his posters. So.
Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention that you're really good with the editing, and you ways around with Photoshop, correct?
It's just like painting. I do digital art too. I paint on my Surface Book. So Photoshop is just like painting, as long as you can figure out the right color balances and everything is. Did I mention I like art?
Okay. Hopefully this is your second time. We did the casting here at Brick, and we're shooting today at Brick. Hopefully you live close by, and you can maybe become the co-producer, one of us one day. And at least I tried to mention that last time, and I would use that opportunity to kind of promote Brick another moment. Other than this, do you have any last words, advice? Suggestions?
I think just
How was today? Everybody's nice?
everyone is very nice, and it's really heartwarming to be in a place where people are following what they want to do. Just in a general, wherever there are artists, there are good-hearted people who are just doing what they love.
Okay. Let's produce some pictures, and you can see how this young lady can strike a look. Stay. We're gonna take the mics off you.
See why we can't let you look at it.
You're absolutely right.
We gotta hope for the best.
Jerry, the third mic is over there.
We had to put the mic through.
Let's get them closer so I get a close shot. Okay, we're gonna have the same setup.
Well, the microphone, right? You have to put the microphone on?
We're gonna-
Yeah. Good.
Now we're gonna do it differently now.
Okay.
They're gonna do it differently now.
Sit down.
I'm gonna help you with the mic. Don't. Okay. I'm gonna put it under shirt.
Okay, put it in. Get it in. Do you remember how to do yes?
Well, I did put it through, but I just.
What happened to my class this morning? I gave you a whole class in this morning.
Well, somebody touched it. See, it wasn't my fault.
Right? Now you can.
Okay.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Now you know how to do the microphone. Next time you can.
Yeah.
You're gonna help your daughter on the set.
See?
So all those little tricks.
Okay. Got it?
Yes,
Makes it-
that correct.
Okay.
See, we giving free time, free lessons. You're getting everything. By the time you
Okay.
leave here,
I'll be an expert.
yeah.
Okay.
What?
How do I pronounce your name?
Incarni.
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 Don't worry, they call me Carney. Incarni.
Karn.
Carn.
Incarni. Oh my God, she looks so different
I
over there.
know, with a little makeup, yeah. Her eyes are always like popping when you put a little makeup.
I think I have mic a little bit out. So it's this covering the mic. Yes. But it's touching it. I'd rather maybe lose the sash. Let's lose the sash
Or I
and
can put it on the sash.
okay, that's better. Let's turn, but let's turn it this way so it's towards her. Yes. Perfect. It's pretty much the same what we spoke before.
She just don't want me to say about the bullying thing.
Okay, let's avoid the.
But she's going to. My friend have a son with autism, and her son have nobody to go to prom with.
Okay.
So he asked Virginia, and Virginia's gonna go with him to prom.
Okay, let's do that part.
Yeah, she's.
That's That's very noble.
She's good.
Good.
She's gonna donate a lot of time, Brandon. And then she's gonna donate a lot of time to the hospital this fall.
Yes.
I'm gonna doing that also.
Okay, so I'll have two proposals for you. Hopefully you like both of them.
Okay.
It's a little bit surprise from Mr. Great. Sean, let us know when. Are you allowed to drink coffee by now?
Yes.
'Cause my daughter just started drinking coffee. She was not
No.
allowed before.
She doesn't really like that much. But
Sometimes
I
I
make
like
the one with the coconut milk and the.
Do you drink tea?
Yes, I've been trying to drink kombucha.
Kombucha. Okay. Okay. Rolling. Move it back. Move it back. Yeah. So we're good. So now. Still.
This one.
Yeah, move it back a little bit.
Okay. Move it back.
So which camera is
So this is camera 2. This is camera 1. That's mostly your mom. And camera 3, they will joystick. They will move like 3 of us and from you to me and mom. So they can basically in the control room decide how to turn it. They could zoom in, zoom out, that kind of stuff. So they will.
And which one is?
You are camera 2. You when you're talking, you can look at me, or you can when you talk to the audience, you can look at the camera number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And Carney.
And Carney. Oh my God! I have to write it on the board.
It's all right.
It's so much other things on my mind.
Don't worry about it. I know you've been busy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have for you a surprise. I have a team of a daughter and mother, Virginia and
Carney.
and Carney, who came all the way from Long Island, and we have done casting at the YouTube space the other week, and we decided to invite the family. Actually, they have much bigger family, more kids in the family, but for now they trust us just with Virginia on the set. And as you can see, those pictures on the background of that we just took with Virginia modeling on my glow in the dark collection. Virginia is wearing one of our sash from the our pageants, Miss Congeniality. Virginia is young, as you can see. That's why, versus other models, she has her mom next to her. And the surprise is following. I have 2 proposals for this family. Number 1, I would like to use your pictures for the perfume line, Virginia. So I don't know if you Google me, but I do different things. And one of those things is the perfume. It doesn't have anything sexual or to encourage other gender interest. It has more like a father kids or like mother and kids relationship. So when I go home and my son is 4. My daughter is like 15. When I hug them, I really, my wife loves me anyway, but I really want my kids to be comfortable with the smell that I carry on me. So it has like more like homey, like chamomile, like a chocolate, like a sweet homey smell. So we will go to the factories, and you can get a chance to choose the smell that you like and get your input. And if you decide to model with us and work or collaborate with us, every time we sell a perfume bottle jar, obviously you get shared royalties from this. So that's her name, her picture, and her what goes inside of the bottle. The second part in our pageant is also drinks. We have not only liquor, but also like we have water and juice and healthy drinks. So those pictures that we took today will go on the bottles, and you will have like a Virginia water. Again, they cannot smell you personally, or they cannot taste you personally, but they can buy the water with your name and your picture, and you get the revenue from the water. So those are two proposals. Hopefully, once you go home and read all the legal language that I will send you, you will say yes, and we'll have some nice water for the audience. Let's hear from Virginia what her experience was today, what took place, and if she ever decides to come back to us.
I had a lot of fun today so far. I tried on some dresses, and it was a lot of fun. I love trying on dresses. And I got my makeup done, as you can see. And I got my hair done, and I had a lot of fun.
Okay. What about your mother? Has that paid off the hazard of wasting basically Sunday? Well, not wasting. You spend time with your daughter, but it's like out of your way, all the way from Long Island. Was it worth it?
It's when I see Virginia smiling like that, it's worth it every penny. She helped me a lot with the twins. We had twins that they're now 5 years old, and I will do anything for her. She helped me with everything: the house, the babysitting, the cleaning, everything. Wow. So, yep.
I heard Virginia has a big heart, and something will take place at the prom, correct?
Yes. My mom's friend, she has a son with autism, and she asked me if I could go to junior prom with him next year.
And you said yes?
Yes, of course.
You see, guys, that's a very noble gesture. Something like that can certainly bring a confidence and inspire kids. And when a beautiful model who models for like a perfume and water bottles and comes with a prom, I think the kid will have a time of his life, and that would be a very memorable experience. Do you have any advice to young girls who, like you, would like to become models, maybe?
To enjoy it, because it is a lot of fun, and you're only young for so long, and enjoy it while it lasts. And just watch out, be careful, and you'll have a lot of fun.
Okay. So hopefully we have fun today, and you will judge by the pictures and the production. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think short and sweet.
Yeah,
we got
that's
to
good.
the point. So I'm gonna send you some data about the perfume. So it's fun to go to the factory and pick up your lavender, the smells that you like. You can.
And where is the factory?
In Manhattan.
Okay.
So it's we have the for the older models we do the kind of trips to the liquor wineries in Long Island, actually.
Yeah.
And they get to choose their wine. I don't think it's appropriate with her age to
between showing the alcohol. Yes.
Promote liquor, but the water, the healthy drinks, that's something that would be appropriate.
That's interesting.
and that's
sorry.
a commercial experience for her.
Yeah.
So the more people want that water, the more people, if the smell is proper and they like the bottle and they like the picture, you know, that could become a brand.
That's
and
good.
She will have her own in Korea. Wow.
That's good. Well, thank
Okay,
you.
let's change.
Okay, you want her to meet
Gabriela?
Gabriela? Yes.
Yes, let me take you to SSC. Okay, Anna. So let's.
I'm gonna check.
So here we're gonna.
Jerry?
Okay. We're gonna talk about lighting model. Okay. Okay. What do you do in life?
ABA therapist.
AB.
Kids with autism.
Okay. Let's talk about if you like my dresses, like they glow in the dark fluorescent. We can talk about your career as a model, and we can see what else. If you would be interested in any of the promotions that we have. I don't know if you look at my Polish girl calendar, and no, okay. Ready? Rolling.
Stay still.
Сделал фотографию, ты уже делаешь интервью.
Хорошо.
Со всеми. Смотри, придурок. Чтобы не щелкать звуком своим
Мгм.
на запись.
Rolling.
Can you?
I can see.
Okay. How does this sash look to you?
Good. I can see catwalk, so
Okay. No, on the television is what I mean. How does it look to you on the television?
I can. It's a little bit a bird, but it's fine. We don't have much time to get things placed. Rolling.
No, he said not yet. Give me a couple of seconds. Do you want do you want the bottles to stay on the table?
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have one of the most beautiful Polish models with us here in Brooklyn, Anna. And Anna actually been here at Brick before, but this is the first time for you to shoot at one of the studios, correct?
Yes.
So Anna just did a couple of pictures with us, and hopefully you will see those pictures on different drinks. What do you like to drink? Do you drink wine, cognac? What's your favorite drink?
Wine.
Wine, red?
Red wine.
Okay. Anna is here for the treat. One of the surprises that she doesn't know, and hopefully she will say yes, is that we would like to put her name and face on red wine bottles at the Polish model competition of us. And hopefully the idea is that the more bottles we sell, the more revenue you make. So it's like we go to the winery in Long Island, you get to pick the wine that you like, we bottle it, we put a label with your picture and your name, so it's Anna Red Wine. I think it's the reason why it's I start doing this was the chauvinistic kind of perception that all the drinks are in America. I have male's name, like Jack Daniel, Jim, Tonic, all those names are male. And I'd like to change that. And I think I have beautiful models around me when I do my pageants and shows. So I thought the guys cannot taste you, they cannot drink you. But if we bottle some nice liquor, at least they can drink what you like and you taste. So the more we sell those, the more money you and I will make. And hopefully we have good taste with some nice wine into those bottles. And So hopefully you say yes. What did you say to model in the first place? Why are you a model?
I think I tried to just to see what happens for fun.
And what happens?
I did a few shows, photo shoots. It's been fun.
You tall, you pretty. People ask you to do photo shoots. Like the bottle of coffee that I'm holding, like those maybe better labels, as you can see, those dresses are from the another shoot, but same dresses. Like you're wearing, they are glow in the dark, they are fluorescent. How was your experience today at the show?
It was nice. A positive experience.
Nice.
Yes, very nice people.
Everybody
Yes.
treats you nicely?
Yes.
You like the facility?
Nice. Yes, nice place. A little different than usual.
Different from usual?
Yes.
What's usual?
Yes, small tiny places.
Somewhere in an abandoned building?
Yes, or outside, like everybody's watching.
Everybody's all here is watching. You have 7 million people watching.
Okay.
All Brooklyn of Queens. You're getting quite a bit of audience as well here. The public access TV is in every basically house. You live in Queens. We are here in Brooklyn, but if you go to Queens, the same public access office there, and you get certified, you can become one of us, and you can produce your own stuff if you like. I know that you work with the autism, the kids who have autism issues. So if you'd like to build a show around that, we can do that for now here in Brooklyn, but maybe later once you get certified, you can do something nice for the kids in Queens, and you will be if you become like producer like me, you'll be in charge of what goes, what doesn't.
Okay, that's nice. I'm also interested in photography. I'm learning.
Okay, how was my photography? Did you see any interesting traits about what I do?
I'm watching and learning.
Okay, so I would suggest the bracket that you saw and the other guy is using. It's like one of the it's expensive, but it's really working. Elevator, higher flash makes a major difference, especially on red eye and on the events. Also, there are a couple of here and there projects. What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Nikon, the D5500.
Okay, it's not a full frame, but still it's a pretty decent camera. And maybe next time you bring your camera and you join the crew as one of the photographers. Sometimes the models would model for female photographer and would refuse to male for male photographer. But so to have a female photographer on the crew is always beneficial. Okay, guys. Hopefully you can see Anna in one of our shows, and you can on next show buy the drink designed by her, and we wish Anna success, and hopefully you like the pictures we produced. Hopefully. I said it way more than it's supposed to.
Cut.
One more girl, so stay there.
Is it live on TV or
No,
Oh, okay.
we tape, so we can do live, but
Did you say something? He didn't say anything. Yeah, say it. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I used to shoot his girl on Gina Carter and she was
Oh, I don't know. No, she said if I not to jump off, if you just lift it, it pulls off.
No, that's amazing.
Okay, let me unpeel.
Same her complexion. She's not good.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, shooting the same one. I see,
Yeah, unless he wants you to stay, I don't know. I didn't hear your conversation.
You can still believe in you. They said it's quite, but I still believe it's this. She, I think when I look at my camera on my head, I was like, have a shot. Those things are moving. You have to train yourself like what's the She's fine. I'm not done. How we doing?
Okay, let's try this one.
Are we doing the you want to do the interview first? And then we do
Yes, let's do the interview first. Yes,
Is she wearing a sash?
Yes, let's hide that. Thing.
No, you would have, the way that
Let's-
tag is in there,
Let's hold a
you'd
second.
have to cut it off.
I'll cut it. Just don't worry, I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
What?
No, when she's sitting, you won't see it. When she's sitting, you're not gonna see it.
It's okay, I don't need it anyway. Hey, hello, how are you?
Like when the two weeks sit, it's not even. It's not even out. Well, maybe we'll see.
There we go.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I always gotta be calling you guys.
Yes, we had some issue. Okay, guys.
If you want to get here.
No, I don't need we have some issues, so we might have to abandon the studio. Come in, stay here. And, okay. Just unpack, get ready. I'll do the interview and,
But she's not wearing a sash on, so it doesn't.
No,
let's
she doesn't.
not do the
She's
sash.
good.
No sash.
I really need to produce this lady.
This one, this one. Right, beautiful. Beautiful, you're not.
Okay, what do you need her for? You want to do what now?
Alright, sit in position.
She's what?
Alright.
Let's stay.
Is she a model or?
No, she's not a model. She's
Oh.
the
We clear
writer.
the set, we good.
She's
Say
really
again?
important.
We clear the set, let's go.
Okay. Megan, just give me a second, so I'll get the Megan. Just give me a second because it's gonna make some noise, and once we're done, you next.
You guys ready? Are you
Yes,
ready?
we're ready.
Let's go.
I'm Mike.
Stand
Let's
by.
go.
Stand rolling.
Where's your parents?
My dad.
Okay, good. Sean, let me know when you were ready. I really want to get the.
Rolling? Give me 1 second. Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to one of the youngest and the prettiest models that we worked at the YouTube space the other week. And Zoe. Zoe here with her parents. Her father is actually supporting of her modeling career. And pictures came out nice. Do you know this girl? So we're gonna have quite a few surprises for you. We'll have a couple of drinks in your name, and your picture goes on the cover and the name, and we will have the perfume made in your honor. Yes, you're gonna choose the smell, so it has a little bit of family touch. So it doesn't have much sexual feeling. Like when your father goes home and he wants to give you a hug, that's the smell what the guys wants to give to the from parent to a child. Let's say when I go see my son, that's the smell I want. So it's like chocolate. It's more like a vanilla, like a sweet. It's a homey smell. So it's something that, let's say, you as a young girl would like to wear when you go see your father and your mom or your grandparents. You not really want to seduce your parents, right? It doesn't have sexual connotation there. It's more like a sweet and homey and family smell. But you still want to smell good, right? So it's different from the most of the smells that are out there. And the second one will have a healthy drink, like a juice, maybe a water bottle. Since you cannot promote any liquor of your age limit, so that would be. Tell us about your experience at the YouTube space.
My experience at the YouTube space was amazing. I feel like I'm finally able to see how it actually works. I've been dreaming about this my whole life, and I just feel like I'm finally beginning to get where I want to be.
Okay, we actually met right here in the Studio B prior to this, and the Ray, a friend of mine, he's also a producer, introduced us, and so that's where it started, and that's where we continue. So the break will get some nice footage because you're so pretty, and hopefully a lot of people would like to watch your career go up. And I think it's a really honorable that a very important person for me, for my career, Megan showed up just a minute ago. She's here in the studio, and you basically kind of opening act for the writer and the painter who helped me substantially last month. So hopefully that interview will go good for me. And so the audience will, right after they watch you and so pretty, they will watch Megan's paintings, and they can see some nice art. Guys, you're really for a treat, and stay tuned. We'll be with you in a second. Cut. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna stay either here or here. Just stay quiet. I'm gonna do the interview with Megan, and then we'll do your pictures. Okay. So I wanna wait. Don't move. We're gonna move the.
Who we interview now?
The young lady with the paintings. So just stay quiet. Okay. Megan, how do you want to assemble this? Do you want to put them on the
So
table?
she's not. Watch you. She's not gonna go with her, right?
No, we're gonna.
So just sit here.
Just once we're done with Megan, we will go back to her pictures. But
You got it?
Two of these can be hung on a wall.
You can do it.
I don't think we can put it on this wall. It's a green
Sit
screen.
like this and I can hold them up or whatever.
I will hold one, and you can hold another one, and we can put the third one on the table.
Yeah, these
Like-
can go on the table. This is the parent and child. These-
Let me, let's, Sean, can we move the flowers in that direction? So the people can see. Just leave it there. Even better.
You can see. You can see.
Yeah, we can see them. Some of the flowers.
That works fine.
Can you help? I've already, Mike. Megan, let's put one over here. But just be careful, it's expensive. We just had some issues with the studio. That's why I worry that we might lose some time. But
Would you like this to go on top of the table?
Let's see.
That way.
Let me see how we can do this.
That's the for the artist to decide how she wants. Okay, have a sit. Like where's top? I think
They can be hung anyway, but I think I have them wired. I think that's like
right
the top.
here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I figured out.
Sure. The beauty of these though is that they can be viewed from any direction. They can be hung any direction. There's no up, down, right, no left, right.
Okay. Okay. Can I bother you? Can you move the camera a little bit towards me? This little one. Okay. Stay, stand, don't move with it. Not this one, this tiny one. This one, tiny, the one up front. So it will be positioned, yeah. Just a little bit move it towards me, towards you, towards you. No, not turn, just put it in the middle, in front of the table. Yes, more. Oh, it's, I'm sorry, it's in his shot.
Yeah.
It's, no, yes it is?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Sean will set up, don't worry. He knows what it
It's
is.
so weird to see myself on the monitor.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at you. I'm gonna turn it so you don't have to worry. Okay. Now, this is gonna be on your side, so if you feel it behind you, that's
Okay,
what it is.
no worries.
So it just so
As long
it
as I
won't
don't
show.
damage it.
Just so it won't show.
Okay, thank you for doing this, by the way.
My pleasure. So let's. I still have the mic. And
Okay, so I guess we'll sit like this for now.
mm-hmm. Rolling. Beautiful heels.
I love my creative shoes. I should design shoes.
So you mostly camera 2. I'm gonna be mostly camera 1, and the camera 3 joystick you're gonna move it between us. So. Oh, you can look at the camera 2. That's your main camera. That's where your shot is. I'm looking at when I'm talking to the audience. I have the camera 1, and the camera 3 you just get a general look, and you can zoom it in and out, in and out. Rolling.
Alright, stop my. In 5.
Quiet on the set. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce you to a person who made my career go to the next level with the publication. Megan is amazing writer, and as you can see, painter. And last month, Megan written a little bit piece about my art business desires and production, and that's really kind of makes me happy. So in return, as reciprocity requires, and even without that, I would do it anyway. I'd like to produce the interview with Megan. So those are 3D paintings of yours that could be viewed from different angles, correct?
I call these the perception collection. So basically what these are is that these are paintings that can be viewed from any angle. So you can hold it this way, this way, this way, you know, any direction. There's no up, right, there's no left, down, what am I saying? Left, right, up, or down. And I'm not used to being interviewed, I'm sorry about this. But it's basically, they can just be viewed any way that a person likes them. They can be hung any way that a person wants. Some of my works, not these because they're a little heavy, but some of my works are actually on a turntable. So when they get attached to the wall, a person can stand there and actually turn them 360 degrees until they decide which direction they like it. Not yet, but I'm currently working on a piece that will involve a motor, and I'm going to attempt to put that into the Armory show in Central Park at the end of the year. So I'm hoping that that goes through, but yeah, that one will have a motor. But for the most part, these can be turned manually. I just think it's an interesting idea because, you know, abstract artwork is very, very subjective, and somebody can look at it and, you know, some people don't like it, but people can look at it and see different things in it. And I think that by changing the perspective of them, people can look at them and be like, you know, wow, I didn't notice that before, or look, there's a detail I didn't see prior. So I think by turning them different directions, it just opens your mind so much more. Another thing about these that I like is that they're three-dimensional. So, for example, this is actually clay. These blend sculpture and painting. So these are painted clay that will then attach to canvases, and then the canvases are also three-dimensional. I'm going to turn it this way. And on the bottom here are actually foam blocks that allow it to become three-dimensional, but still not too heavy, so they can be hung on a wall without too much trouble.
Okay.
So right now it's this piece and this piece, so the first two in the collection that I've done. And when this one stands up, it looks like that on a wall. But I will be doing way more of these in different sizes. Some sizes will be smaller, some will be bigger. And then these here, this is a more traditional type of sculpture that I do. This is part of the parent and child collection. So this one is called Believe, and this one is called Believable. And basically what they are is that you have one sculpture that's bigger and one sculpture that's smaller, and one is supposed to represent a parent and the other is supposed to represent a child, so they kind of go together as a set. So I have several of these. I have a couple of them on display right now.
Stand next to each other? Or just like
No, they don't need to stand next to each other. You can situate them any way that you want. They just look kind of cute when they're next to each other. I have 3 of these on display right now at the New City in Manhattan, and yeah, I have them in a couple of shows coming up in libraries and a few galleries.
As far as taking care of the, what's the process of, like, I'm sure my wife, if I would put something like that, she would want to know how to take care. Like, do you need a vacuum cleaner? Dust,
No, these.
How do you take care, like, maintain this?
I have these sprayed. So basically, they're pretty water resistant, and they can be cleaned pretty much by just dusting them. I know that sounds funny, but just by putting like a duster on them, that's enough to keep them clean. If you wanted to, you could even like take a wet rag or a little bit of Windex and just pat them down like that to keep dust off them. But they're pretty easy to keep clean because, as I said, I have them like with a nice spray finish that makes them look glossy, and it also protects them from the elements. So they are better off being hung indoors. So I will say that. But I mean, if they did go outside and get a little bit of rain on them, it wouldn't destroy them.
Wow, that's a pretty interesting concept. How did you come up with that kind of story?
I had never seen any artwork. I mean, I've seen artwork that's three-dimensional, and I have a number of pieces that are glitzy. I call them the crazy boards. And what they are is that they're wooden boards with little wooden pieces and beads attached to them and glitter, and they light up. I have little lights in them. People love those. But I'd never seen anybody that really put clay like this onto canvas and then also made the canvases three-dimensional. So I just thought, oh, what would happen if I tried that? I just thought, this would be kind of interesting. So I decided just to start sticking or gluing clay to canvas and just to see what that would look like. And I ended up really liking the result, and I want to see where this will go.
That's amazing. I'm thinking that I have a little spy camera in my pan that I can put inside and turn, and I can get the 3D
oh, that would be amazing.
Picture from inside. Look, because this is, we're talking about, you can view it from a different point, like from right, from left, from up and down, but you can also would be able to see that with this camera, how it feels from inside out.
That would be really cool. They're painted all the way around, so if you start cameraing, you would still see the painting.
Yes,
so
I'm just saying, I can turn the camera.
That would be really cool.
If I do all the pictures together, right, and I do 360 and the software puts it together, it's still going to be view from outside. Look, even if I move the video camera around, but from inside, that would be a view of the world.
It would be a very unique way to look at it.
From inside out.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That'd be a really unique thing to do. I like that. I hadn't thought of that before. It's a good idea. But
Really?
it shows, like the way that these can be viewed literally any way. So that's even like taking it to a next level.
From inside of that wall, so that's how you can see the space. I think that would be interesting for if a person wants to show the premises and the where they live and how the living room looks. That through that piece of art, you kind of you are inside of the art rather than you looking at
exactly. It's like three-dimensional. It brings you right inside. That would be really cool.
Next time when you produce the next one, you would bear that in mind, so it has a space for the camera to go from inside.
Absolutely.
And we can kind of maybe later on cover the spot, but that would be kind of the way to look into that art from within.
Well, that would be fantastic. I'll definitely keep that in mind because I'm going to be making a lot more of these, and I can design ones that actually will have direct like I can even, I guess I could put one like in between a canvas like this where there would be a space for the camera.
Okay.
So I can definitely do that because I'm going to be doing way more of these anyway
How
because I
do you
really
know
like
Alexei,
these.
the guy who introduced us?
Oh, I met Alexi actually at Art Expo. I exhibited at Art Expo with Art Blend Gallery. They're out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
This year or
And
last
yeah,
year?
this year,
Okay.
this April. And I was at the show because I write for Art Blend magazine, and I also do a lot of my own like freelance work with Blasting News. I interview a lot of artists and writers, so I always go to the trade shows to walk around. I like to see the art that's there as an artist myself, and then I also like to meet up with artists and offer interviews and just because I like to be able to help other artists and promote the arts. And he told me about you, and then when I found out about your career, I was like, oh, this is really cool because you do a lot of great stuff. You do stuff for visual artists and models and fashion designers. It's incredible. So I love connecting with people like you.
Those mine and they glow in the dark.
Oh, they're beautiful. I was actually saying how beautiful the dress looked to her. I love it. It's really gorgeous.
Okay. Megan, is there anything else you have a message for our Gurman audience?
Well, right now, I'm pretty much just going to be making more of these works. I have a lot of library shows coming up and solo shows coming up. I have one gallery, big gallery exhibition planned for 2018, but I will have more details on that in the future.
Okay.
But yeah.
How do you advertise for your shows? Do you
Usually the galleries do
the
it for
gallery.
me. Yeah.
So you don't promote
I promote it on social media a little bit, but for the most part, it's primarily done by the galleries and sometimes I show in libraries, which are great resources for artists, by the way. If you're an artist that's looking for a way in, definitely contact your local library because a lot of them will run shows of work for a month-long periods, and they're wonderful organizations. So I would really suggest checking out like any local libraries by you, and even if like I, for example, live in Queens, but you can get gallery. I've gotten shows in Nassau County, I've gotten shows in Suffolk County, on Long Island, I've gotten shows in I have one running right now in New Jersey. So just reach out to local libraries because they're very, very open to artists.
Have you done any billboard advertisement?
Not yet. No, I would love to.
I think I told you off camera that this is a really great way to attract tourists. To buy paintings. Maybe one day we can try that.
Yeah.
So, I can imagine if we put a proper print of the image of that quality. I don't even know where to begin to take a picture of this, but that could be sold. That could be definitely a decoration piece. I'm pretty sure there are decorators who would look for.
This one is actually called Dance at the Seashore Block Party because it reminds me of something that you would put in a beach house or something that's like bright and colorful and joyful. And so,
I would
and
definitely look at for my Greenwood Lake house. I would look at something like that.
And then
What about this one?
this one is called this one is Quaintly Dignified, and this one's a little bit darker, a little bit more of a I don't know. It's like an abstract, almost like Victorian colored feel. I guess I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, I mean this one would be nice, and I could see that in an office building or in a house with slightly darker hues.
You do your writing. When we spoke, I asked you how much cost the article, or how much you get paid. You mentioned like an obscene amount, like a tiny amount of money. In my experience with writing an article with you, it took you like a phone conversation, me once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Then I write, then you write back to me. So it's back and forth, back and forth. Then I'm gonna ask you how much you're making this. It's
Well, it depends on the publication. Like I'm paid by the publications that I write for. I'm not associated with blogs or anything like that. But generally, we're paid like a certain amount of money per article whenever because we write them online.
certain amount
But
is so tiny.
I don't know. That's their rules. It's not
That's
really
their
fair.
rules.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how the
unfortunate.
industry is?
Yep, if you have to write onto it. Now, of course, if the article gets shared around, we also get a percentage of views. So, for example, we get paid a flat rate, and then we're paid per view for everybody that views the article. It's like an advertising tie-in. But when I write for magazines like Art Blend magazine, for example, like I do artist profiles for them that come out in their magazines that were previously they published a couple of times a year. Now they're changing the format to be publishing once a year. But they were about $40 an article for 200-word articles, which was really good. So that was good payment. But Yeah, I mean, when you go into writing about more or writing for more established publications in the art world, the price is generally much higher per article. So it's just a matter of finding those places to write for, which can be a challenge.
Okay. So you have also two different fields, art writing and
Mhm.
painting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
We're gonna put on subtitles the your page, your website,
Okay.
and
Thank you.
hopefully I'm losing my voice. It's a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
midday.
And just to clarify, in the beginning of the interview, I meant to say that there is no left, right, up, or down. These can be viewed any angle. So now I finally said it right. I'm not used to being interviewed on TV. So.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cut.
Okay. So let's put those a little bit away. Let me get and drink something. So. We have to.
Yeah, I gotta leave. I told you that.
I know, but
I got
they're here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's
go.
Your dad has them right now, and Gabriella came back. So yeah,
Yes. Shoot там outside. Мы про твой приход в YouTube. Насколько тебе понравилось? Про твою карьеру, радио и твое актерство. И про наши совместные какие-то проекты, что мы хотим сделать вместе. Значит, задача заключается продвинуть тебя как актера, как лоера, как продюсера, набрать заказы на твой канал на YouTube Space, набрать заказы сюда с денежные. То есть задача, чтобы ты хорошо звучал, чтобы люди хотели: вау, я хочу тоже здесь сняться, я хочу, чтобы там Атабек и Саша меня продюсировали.
Хорошо.
I'm good. I put it in. It's inside. It's inside of the box. I can put another one, but I put it in. It's on the back. Like I put it behind him.
Мейкап не нужен?
А?
Мейкап не нужен?
Кто?
Мейкап не нужен?
Я думаю, что мы давай сделаем как мы есть, потому что мы немножко по времени не успеваем. Мы всегда можем второй, третий тейк сделать.
Хорошо.
Потому что за 5 часов нас всем отсюда выставят.
Окей.
Давай сделаем сегодня уже как есть.
То есть мы закончили, да?
Давай, мы пробные, пока мы сделаем. Я посмотрю, что получается. Если будет еще время, мы сделаем еще.
Хорошо.
Хорошо? Я просто хочу все пройти, чтобы не пропустили. Мы всегда можем переделать, сделать лучше.
Конечно.
Я просто будет вот как там нас выгнали и закончилось это дело. Что там девочка совершила ошибку. Rolling.
Is that how you're gonna say it?
Let me sit back. So I'm thinking I'm gonna give him the mic like this.
How's it looking?
Okay, let me get closer. So that's enough.
Держать?
Нормально. Я буду держать, потому что я буду контролировать тем самым. We're good?
Just a minute.
Sean, do you want to use the God voice?
He says it's not working.
It's not working? Okay. Do you need a chair? Maybe you want to sit next to the camera?
No, because once I set you, I'm going in there.
Gotcha.
Guys, you gotta close up this door.
Careful. Megan, I want to talk about, if we get a chance to do one more take, what I want to talk about, like you as a host. So you can do, like, let's say I'll give you the microphone and you do a couple of interviews with models. we'll see how you as a host works. And it's similar thing like Oraback will do. То есть я хочу тебе дать тоже возможность вести себя как хоста и потом показать, что вот такой человек может быть продюсировать ваше шоу, то есть быть ведущим.
Хорошо.
То есть сейчас я как бы ведущий, мы поменяем, я тебе дам, скажем, пару красивых девочек, ты у них возьмешь интервью, как бы для своего канала. То есть у тебя тоже будет какой-то футаж. То есть задача мы... I can hear you, but... Sean, we're gonna do one take in Russian and one take in English, okay? По-узбекски мне будет тяжело сделать, но со временем можем справиться. Я не знаю, ты видел с Бакиром интервью, посмотрел, потом нет, и не было времени.
Нет, потом не понял. И не знаю, как все это. Весь июль очень напряженный. Нет, июль он очень полный мероприятий. То сезон надо зарабатывать.
Да.
Август, все.
Да. Ну, я думаю, что это мы сейчас сделаем. Я тебе быстро дам футаж. Наберешь и подписчиков, и что-то наших клиентов. Просто если мы даже сюда взять заказы и туда взять заказы, то есть расскажешь. Здесь ты можешь снимать фото, видео, нет проблем.
Вот так, да?
Здесь совсем другие правила.
Да, это же побоялся, что телефон таскивать.
Нет, здесь как раз наоборот. Здесь можешь, хочешь, не снимай, это совсем другие правила. Здесь нельзя брать деньги, как там. В YouTube можно брать деньги за время. Здесь нельзя брать деньги. То есть совсем другой набор правил. Rolling? Значит, кто ты?
Как можно совмещать?
Как можно совмещать такие профессии?
Актер, журналист,
много разносторонних интересов. Ты становишься продюсером в процессе, ты подал, да, на YouTube Space, в процессе YouTube Space, уже можно на следующий месяц-полтора тебя займет регистрация, если есть желающие на август месяц записаться, ну июль, понятно, прошел, август, сентябрь, ты уже можешь свое первое шоу провести в YouTube Space, вот я тебе помогу. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a new friend of mine who became an important person for me, Atabek. Atabek is from Uzbekistan, and Atabek has a number of traits to his name. He's a lawyer, he's an actor, and he's a journalist. He runs the radio station program on the Russian TV station. One of the things that's interesting about Atabek is that Atabek has quite substantial following on YouTube. And now that he saw that I produce at the YouTube, he also joined the YouTube creators family, and he will have like maybe in August, in September, his show there. So if you're interested to be either interview or produce or shoot something with Atabek, that's a possibility, and hopefully Atabek will be one of us here at Brick one day. What I want to talk about, basically, we will talk how we met, because Becca is a good friend of mine and who introduced us, and hopefully you like the space that I showed to him outside. Hopefully you like the space, that YouTube space, and this brick location. And I definitely love your attire and the way you look. Ladies and gentlemen, at the back.
Hi, hello, thank you. Becca is a really good friend of mine. He is a very talented person, and I have to say thank you very much for him, because I met you. And that was a very good day when we prepared that movie. That's part of the movie. And that time I met you, and you recommend me that kind of, I think, one of the best things and tools which I could use on my YouTube channel. because YouTube channel and also YouTube is working really good in our country, in all the Central Asian countries at all. And I am one of them who tried to use that channel to increase our cultural potential who has our country at all. That's why thank you very much for that. I'll try to be my best and try to use that kind of space, that kind of possibilities, as not just as a deal, as an opportunity. That's
build some audience for. So you know a little bit about Otabek. He's a quite famous actor back home in Uzbekistan. He done 50 movies that are A-list quality movies, and he has his Wikipedia page. You can look him up, and once we get the subtitles, you can check out his links and what Otabek is capable of. So it's a very interesting character.
Thank you, but unfortunately all the characters which I play are evil. I don't know why. Yeah.
We must get you some.
Whose mic? The mic.
My mic? The problem with this one, because we have to go all the way around. So I like the smaller studio because it's right there. This is much bigger space, but takes very long time to communicate, especially if God voice is not working. Guys, can you be runners between them and us? Because it takes a while. That just one of you can stay here and one of you can stay there. So whenever we need to send a message, because the God voice, usually we use the God voice, but for some reason it doesn't work today.
This mic is not.
This mic is bad? We need a different mic, or? If it's a problem, let's use one mic. So it's.
I want to do it on your again.
Дальше попробуем по-русски. Ну, тебе будет легче по-русски сначала. Я не знаю, почему я начал по-английски. Я сделал 50 штук до тебя с 10 утра по-английски. Упс. Мой совет: быстро пройдите класс. Это ни копейки стоит. Ты в Бруклине живешь?
Да. Что за класс?
Чтобы пользоваться этим пожизненно, стоит $98 на всю жизнь. Считай.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Can you hear anything? Alexander, did you talk?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squeaking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 peridonate weird wizards, 5,000 Macedonians, and full battle array who all stuck around the crack at the corner of the quarry at the same time. 7 apathetic diabetics.
Yes, can you speak them, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alexander?
Unique New York, whether the weather is fair or whether the weather is not, we'll weather the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. She stood on a balcony mimicking him hiccuping. Batalana Ungaka. Tututa tututa tutut. unique New York, whether the weather is fair or whether the weather is not. Well, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sean, we're good? Yes? No?
One more time, please.
1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squeaking geeks, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent porpoises, 6 pair donut-weared wizards, 5,000 Macedonians in full battle array, who all stuck around the crack at the corner of the quarry at the same time. 7 apathetic, diabetic, sympathetic old men on roller skates who all stuck around the corner at the quarry at the same time.
Stand by in 15.
Yes.
5, 4.
Добрый вечер, друзья. Меня зовут Александр Гурман. Я обычно выступаю под именем Мистер Грейт. И у нас в гостях Атабек, кто является достаточно знаменитым узбекским актером. Атабек сделал более 50 A-listed фильмов дома в Узбекистане. Атабек имеет не только Wikipedia page, но и различные амбиции в жизни. Он, будем так говорить, он юрист, он журналист и он актер. Одна из приятных новостей, что меня поразило в нем, что он построил, как и я, YouTube-канал, и он имеет, скажем, по-моему, 16 тысяч сабскрайберов, что означает, что он может также снимать в YouTube Space. На прошлой неделе Атабек посетил YouTube Space и начал процесс регистрации для его канала, чтобы он мог тоже снимать там же, как и мы. И вот сейчас мы снимаем в Brick Art Media Center. Надеюсь, что в ближайшее время Атабек тоже будет сертифицирован здесь также и сможет производить свои и радио, и вещать отсюда, и телевидение. То есть я хочу его приобщить к тем интересам, которые у меня есть вокруг этого мира искусства и телевидения. Нас познакомил Бека, мой хороший товарищ, который снимает различные фильмы. И давайте немножко послушаем от самого Атабека, кто он и что он в этой жизни достиг.
Здравствуйте, Александр. Ну, я думаю, амбициям и совершенству нет предела, поэтому мои достижения — это еще ничего. Все еще впереди, все хорошее. Хорошее — это, я думаю, то, что я в Америке, и это та страна, где достигаются именно возможности мирового масштаба, нежели локального, либо какого-то более, скажем так, мелкого. Поэтому не будем загадывать, но будем стараться делать все по-крупному, по-лучшему и на суперкачественном уровне.
Из немаленьких вещей вы сейчас готовитесь ЛСАТ сдавать и смотрите на Гарвард.
Да.
Это очень благородная и очень высокая цель. Как вам удалось такой построить канал? Что вы сделали? Почему люди так за вами следуют?
Наверное, это все-таки бэкграунд, скорее всего, потому что все-таки в кино более 50 ролей, ну, к сожалению, все почему-то негодяи, почему-то все. У меня, ну, роли почему-то такие. Сам-то я не негодяй, как вы видите, я надеюсь. А вот в кино так получилось, что я сыграл одного адвоката-убийцу, который посоветовал убить 3 женщин в фильме «Ведьма». И вот после этого эта роль как-то ко мне, вот это амплуа, этот образ ко мне прилепился, и вот одних негодяев я играю. Ну ничего.
В Америке очень часто сначала много негативных героев играет. Сложно играть негативного героя. Это очень...
Сложно. Мне сложно играть позитивного героя, потому что я недавно в одном фильме играл, где я должен был играть декана, преподавателя, и у меня студентка очень сложная, которая обижена от всего мира, и она нашла как бы утешение во мне, потому что я был супер начитанный, значит, такой вот яркий, очень такой харизматичный. Я должен был играть такого, очень доброго, такого добренького, а в середине фильма я снимаю свою маску и просто предлагаю переспать. Вот. И в этот момент, конечно, вот вторую часть мне играть было легче, честно говоря, нежели первую. Так что, да, это все, конечно, относительно. Уже привык, можно сказать, да.
Ну вот вы себя как вот сейчас я вас пытаюсь пригласить быть продюсером. снимать фильмы, снимать в YouTube. В этой ипостаси вы работали, вы видите опыт работы? Что я надеюсь, что благодаря вот этому интервью, которое у нас сейчас происходит, кто-то позвонит и скажет, я хочу с Табеком в YouTube снять там в boardroom, или то ли это будет hangout room. Мы смотрели разные там сеты, там, ну, 2 этажа есть где снимать что.
Вы знаете, всю свою жизнь я экспериментирую. Я свою карьеру начал с того, что я стал корпоративным юристом. После этого я превратился в переводчика. Потом я трансформировался в киноактера. Потом стал радиоведущим. А потом уже стал журналистом по сфере интервью. То есть всю жизнь я экспериментирую. Поэтому и это для меня очередной эксперимент. Но в каждой моей сфере, пока я не достигаю успеха, я не отхожу от этой сферы. Это мое требование и какое-то жизненное кредо, можно сказать. Поэтому я полностью готов к тому, что вы говорите. И самое главное, я человек идейный и готов к этому вот буквально сделать так, чтобы это не была одна из моих профессий, а это, можно сказать, был моим диагнозом. Это мой стиль жизни. Потому что... Да, очень. Вы знаете, я вам благодарен. Я буду вам благодарен до конца своей жизни, потому что я увидел, какие возможности дает YouTube Space. На самом деле, не просто так бесплатно. Приходите, снимайте, а требования, чтобы больше...
камеры,
Конечно, это
много,
качество, да. Огромные студии. Ну, я был в Голливуде, когда я видел такие же студии, где вот снимаются мировые фильмы, мировые шоу. Я не увидел никакой разницы, ну, как в шоу. Найдите 5 отличий, да? Я бы не нашел бы, честно.
А здесь брики вам нравится?
Мне здесь очень нравится, особенно тем, что здесь можно фотографировать, и можно снимать, да, в отличие от YouTube Space, потому что там прям пальцы прям идут прям к своему телефону, либо к фотокамере, чтобы хотя бы одно селфи сделать, но закон есть закон. Да, конечно. Lex, dura lex, как говорили еще древние римляне. Закон суров, но то есть и закон. Поэтому огромная возможность YouTube Space создает для тех, кто...
Надо в Узбекистане сделать, чтобы город тоже, как в Нью-Йорке, дает бесплатно снимать. Вот, это называется свобода слова.
К этому это и идет, потому что буквально недавно наш президент, у нас новый президент, Мирзиев Шавкат Мироманович, и он с его инициативы создается специальный центр по поддержке телевидения и кинематографа. Вот он сейчас строится, это огромные инвестиции, не только государства, но еще и частные лица, для того, чтобы он, новый президент, он новатор, он реформатор, и он понял, что, я думаю, он это понимал всегда, что именно характер государства определяется по 2 сферам, либо по кинематографу, либо по спорту. По спорту мы уже преуспели, на Олимпиаде все золото забрали. Я в Лос-Анджелесе, когда был познакомился с Фредди Роучем, знаменитым тренером у боксеров, и когда я сказал, что I'm from Uzbekistan, он говорит, о, да вы все золото забрали на Олимпиаде. То есть уже страну начинают узнавать, признавать, потому что страна очень уникальная, интересная. Конечно, да, потому что это же не только хлопковая и банановая республика, это уникальная страна, где более 3000 лет истории. Это ровесники Рима и Помпеи, один Самарканд, Бухара, Хива только чего стоит. Это потенциал просто громадный. А вот именно через YouTube, я считаю, можно будет показать этот потенциал. Ну, мало ли что, есть ли он или нет. Главное искусство это преподнести и показать. Вот именно тогда, я думаю, будет успех.
Так что, если есть желающие, так понимаю, работать с таким именитым человеком, как Атабек, и в таких хороших местах, как YouTube Space и Брик, наверное, могут позвонить и там контактировать там, через Instagram или Facebook, или не знаю, как ты принимаешь звонки.
Есть везде.
Есть везде человек, и я постараюсь помочь в том, что я знаю, тот путь, который я прошел, чтобы это производство было достаточно правильным и хорошим, и все получилось. Спасибо большое, что вы пришли.
Спасибо вам. Мы в Англии всегда говорили так, когда я там жил. Sharing is caring. Спасибо большое за то, что делаете этот sharing со мной.
Единственное, что мы не будем здороваться за руку, мы будем как мистер Грейт локтем касаться. Это мой локоть к вашему локтю. Неважно, какой локоть, это связано с тем, что очень много встречаешь чужих людей и боишься микробов заразиться, и чтобы не прикоснуться, чтобы домой не принести болезни, и чтобы... Да, вот мистер Грейт у меня вот построен на character, на Барат, между Баратом, то есть такой Барбариан Барат, между Дональдом Трампом, который не любит здороваться за руку, и мистер Wonderful с Shark Tank. Это связано еще с тем, что у Трампа он на нем бизнес лично держится. Поэтому, если он заболеет, он видит очень много людей с разных мест, то он как бы может бизнес остановить. И поэтому для этого это сделано, чтобы приостановить это дело.
Знаете, для тех, кто, дай бог, с вами будет работать, и для нас лично, я бы хотел пожелать то, что в свое время пожелал Никулин, Юрий Никулин, когда приезжал в Ташкент. Он приехал, они снимали фильм с Гурченко, и когда он буквально уезжал, он был у трапа самолета, а огромное количество нашего народа, вот так они стояли, его провожали, он так повернулся и сказал: друзья, я желаю вам творческих узбеков. Вот и тем людям, которые будут работать с нами, я бы очень хотел пожелать творческих узбеков и успехов, и давайте будем работать вместе.
Спасибо. Okay, we're gonna take one more take in English, and we'll be done with him. Just one quick. I'm gonna answer this one of the models there. And just answer this model because she's already here, and she will keep calling. Can I bother you with a favor? There is a girl by the name Astrin. She's from Europe, and just tell her to wait for me. Once I'm done with a couple of interviews, I'm gonna come out to see her. Stay with. I'm in the middle of interview. Are you here? Okay, just stay. Just wait there. Once I'm done with the interview, I'll come out to see you. Okay, bye. Ready? Rolling? Megan, we're gonna do after this one yours. So хочешь, если я тебе дам еще девочку проинтервьюировать русскую?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the good friend of mine, new friend, but really good, at the back. I have a good feeling that we will work for a while together. At the back is the person who has 3 separate careers that he was capable to put together. He is a lawyer, he is a journalist, and he is a YouTuber, the actor. At the back did about 50 A-roll list quality movies as villain characters, mostly back home in Uzbekistan. It has been said that the new president daughters are following his Instagram, and whenever he posts something new, like McDonald's is a good for you, McDonald's opens the space in the Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. I'm sorry, Uzbekistan. Why would I say it such? And at the back has quite a bit of following on his Instagram and Facebook, and what's really good for me, also on YouTube. So he can be producing also at the YouTube space in the city, and as well as hopefully he will get certified here at Brick, and will produce his shows here. You can produce any language. Public access TV is for everybody. Let's hear from that interesting person.
Hi Alex, how are you? Thank you for introducing, and thank you for underlining that all my roles are evil. Thank you so much for reminding that, because it's really hard, it's really difficult, but I'll try to do my best. As you mentioned before, yes, indeed, I'm a lawyer by trade, I could say, and also a professional movie actor. I'm working as both and do them concurrently. From a young age, I immersed myself in law, and after that, I had in my mind that I had to become a lawyer, and after that, that was another kind of profession. But sometimes journalists in my country try to ask me, which is your profession is better for you, to be a lawyer, to be a journalist or to be an actor? That time, I have a very good answer. Mr. Lukashenko, who's the president of Belarus, he's once said, "A clever calf sucks 2 mothers." In my case, 3 mothers, which is hard and difficult, but very reasonable. And I think everyone is really extraordinary person. This is very individually, and I'm trying to work in that area, not just to be an actor or just to be a YouTuber or just to be a journalist. I try to have a lot of experience. That's very good chance for my background. And very famous German lawyers and of course philosopher Goethe once said that experience is the best part of the truth. That's experience. And of course YouTube is a little bit young and a little bit new area for me, because here I think the last 3 or 4 months I'm here, and now I've got more than 16,000 subscribers, but that's not enough. But you showed me that place, YouTube space. Here I could organize some shows, some interviews, some really interesting project, and I'll try to think outside of the box. That's really good possibility. I think that's not a deal, that's a great opportunity for me. And there we could show to Uzbekistan, to whole the world, that we can do it by ourselves. Because a very famous proverb says, not God, but man can makes pot and pan. Very famous proverb. And I think through YouTube channel and through YouTube Space Company, we could prepare something great, something very incredible and amazing, I'm sure.
Thank you, guys. That's a take from very wise man who been able to, in a short period of time, to capture quite a bit of audience. Hopefully stay tuned, and if you want to join Atabak and me in our projects, we would be glad to hear from you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So get some rest. Let's do the Megan. I'm gonna get you a model to interview. Let's get you art. Let me see who I can get. It will be relevant, especially if it's a painter. I have quite a few.
You don't have to strip in front of everybody. How we doing?
I think good. I'm gonna try to get her models because her models are almost ready. And
remember, we have to at 6:30.
I'll put it on silent. Right there.
Because if you start vibrating, what's gonna happen? It feedbacks in the mic.
It's silent though.
No, if you start vibrating, it feeds back in the mic.
It's silent.
Oh, it's not vibrating though.
Okay.
Mine is on, but I need it. So I'm gonna be.
Ease up a little bit. Ease up a little bit. Sit. Good. Sit back. Alright. You all set?
Yeah.
Is everybody
it's hot in here.
Yes.
Jesus.
Those lights in the morning, it's so cold. It's freezing, but those lights are so hot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see.
And you got a long sleeve shirt on and long pants.
Yes, I do that when I shoot outside. 12 hours on the heat. If you don't wear the shirts and the the long sleeve, you burn. You don't have the energy for the day. So let's cover the bases. We're gonna talk about how we met, the YouTube space shoot last month, or actually this month. Our next shoot at YouTube space, your collection, your clothing line, your models.
You got something here that's in your eyes. Good.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go, sunlight.
Okay, he said don't lean forward. Okay. I wish I had some makeup because I'm glowing. It's okay. Almost done. We had what?
Hello. Hi. You can hear me? Loud and clear, or?
Yeah, can you count?
Like count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good?
Good. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have famous Gabriela with us. So far, I have encountered 3 times working with you. So one time we helped Pedro with his production. One time you helped me with the YouTube space. And one time you came to meet me here at the mini studio. So we did a little casting. So today you brought quite a few makeup artists, quite a few hairstylists, quite a few models. So you really step up every time we see each other. You're moving to the next level, and hopefully, did you like the images last time?
Yeah, they came out really edgy and editorial, which I always shoot for.
And the video you haven't seen yet because we haven't approved yet by Google, but once the Google YouTube give us approval, I hope that you will like the images as well, the video as well. What's your feeling of today's shoot and the last YouTube space? I don't think we had a chance to talk about it on camera.
No, we didn't. I was running around a lot, which I always do. It was pretty chilled. I liked the space. It was different. I got a couple of really good shots that I was really going for, which was the phone booth. Was one of my favorite ones, which I actually posted. Yeah, and the significance behind it, because with my clothing, I don't only like it just to be clothing. I want it to express something, you know? When a woman puts something on, it's like, you know.
This time we're gonna have the kitchen space. We're gonna have the food show. We will have more like a diner space. We'll have I don't know if you saw the space in front where the interviews could be taken, like with the tall chairs, and not the green room. It's like open space. We will use actually the black room. It's a huge space where usually the music videos been shot. The green room we're also gonna take, but it's gonna be the like a music space because it has the like all that like a folk inside, and it's like kind of that kind of space. Why do you do your designs? Why do you do fashion?
It's something I always loved since I was small. You know, I've been creating since I was young, and it's just something that I just loved. You know.
Are you having a new collection for the September Fashion Week?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's more loose fitting sweaters and yeah, edgy. That's what I mainly go for, is edgy. Yeah.
Okay. This is a studio at the Brick. Do you like the space? Do you like to shoot here?
Yes, this studio is amazing. It is huge.
Bigger than B studio.
Yeah.
The only drawback is that we have to go back and forth with the like a control room. But other than this, if we fix the God voice, it would be even better. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for bringing your models, bringing your makeup and hair people, and hopefully we'll have nice images come out of this.
We will. Not hopefully, we will.
We will. Cut. Okay. Thanks. We did
All right,
good.
that's it. Yeah.
So whenever the girls are ready, because 6:30, it's a
Yeah.
hard time. We have to.
And also, can we shoot a couple of images in
course.
here also?
Of course. That's what do you think the camera is for?
Okay. Okay.
Where's your camera person?
He's in the
Okay.
thing.
Okay, great.
Do you want to interview him?
Yeah, let's send everybody.
I'm gonna send him in now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send him in
Younger.
now. So
Okay,
that
and
he's ready.
we might need one more couch. Okay. So two of you. You next. On my cue. Where? Okay, those small pieces. I'm gonna move the flowers on that side.
Yeah.
So it's because we have.
I'm gonna let's put these
orange,
here, I guess.
blue, and red.
All right.
Okay, so what you can do is you can hold the mic, so like this. You
Okay.
having the sound like this, you don't have. So it's only on that side as these.
Okay, so I have to hold it like this.
Yes, you can always put it down if you like. Let me mic both of you. Can I touch you?
Sure.
Okay, so let's. So Kate is the actor, and Kate is a model. So maybe that's some pointers. So she's wearing my design right now, glow in the dark.
Oh, this is one of the glow in the dark dresses.
Yes.
Oh, that's
You see
really
those
good.
beads like fluorescent. So she has a
Yeah.
fish. So when we turn the lights, you can just see the fish dancing on her dress.
I was gonna say, let's go over here. Maybe we'll slide it.
Yep.
Yes, so I have. Where's the camera? Is the cameraman?
Yeah, he has his own camera. But I wanted you to interview him
Yes,
first.
I will do it. Let them. They're already setting up.
Who are we
Once they
interviewing
set up, he's next.
Okay, so then after her is him, so I could get him straight shooting after,
Yes.
without interruption.
What's this?
Basically,
You put it on yourself?
No, Alexandra put it on for me.
Just
Is
say
that good?
you're doing a pretty good job. You want to.
And then the model's coming back in a minute. I'm going to interview her.
Oh, you're doing the interviews now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he-
she will
he
do
let
the
me-
Oh, you got rid of him?
No, he told me to do it.
It's about time somebody did it.
Some water break.
I've never interviewed anyone on camera before, so this could be very bad.
You know, I should have gotten rid of him with that fanny pack.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Should have got rid of it a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
She should have been doing all of the
Usually,
interviews.
my wife is taking this away from me. Okay, so let's get some ink out.
In the sweater.
Alright, stand by in 2 seconds.
You have to work on his wardrobe.
I didn't know he did it.
I love those.
Socks and shoes.
Everything.
Andy, okay?
We hold
You
it
look like
together.
you're last out on us. I know it's hot in here.
No, it's not that hot in here.
You need some water or something? You don't need anything? Okay. I could
I
be a
need
steak.
lamb chop.
Let me
Just
steak
some-
right
some
now. Nice T-bone.
You good?
indoor looks, yeah.
Come on, Jen, come.
So let's go on that side, and you'll be next.
Just sit back. How you gonna sit? Sit back.
Get the microphone out, yeah, like this. And what is your full name?
Kate Brady.
Kate Brady. Okay.
Alright. So the host, this is your camera.
Mhm.
Alright.
Working control by yourself, are you?
Hmm?
Working control by yourself, are you?
Yeah.
Need help?
They're looking for a picture for me for the longest one. Are we gonna do a mic check in 2 seconds? Talk in your normal voice that you're gonna speak in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Gas, can you speak for me, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we're good.
And do you want to be represented as like an artist, a model, and an actress?
The host or the guest? Okay. Gas, can you look at the camera? Okay. 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 What about now?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna just kind of get that wire out of the way.
Okay, better.
Can you look up for me, please?
Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. This is Megan Meehan representing Alexander Gurman, and today I'm here with model and actress Kate Brady. Oh.
Okay. Okay. So we need you to talk louder.
Louder, okay.
Just like how we
Ready.
did the mic check.
Okay, so loud. Okay.
Okay, let's start again. Yes. Let me fix that. I'll fix that. And yes, could you please sit up for us, please?
It feels so weird to be on camera.
No headroom.
I'm not used to it at all.
Can you say still for me, host, please? Is that what we wanted? Let's see. Hold up. You want it
Do you have any recent films that you want me to mention? Any like recent projects?
Coming up?
Yeah. Anything?
I have something that I'm shooting at the end of August. It's called Right from Hell.
Right from
And
Hell.
I'll be
Okay.
the lead in that.
Okay.
I'm really excited to shoot that.
That's a horror movie, or?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And, like,
I love horror.
I also have a couple shoots coming up. I would say that I'm gonna be playing leads in a few short films.
Okay.
And
Well, I'll give you a chance at the end. I'm gonna play this like I do my written interviews,
Mhm.
and I'll give you a chance to mention stuff at the end. But I figured like we can lead in with right from hell.
Mhm.
Okay. I've done this many, many times, hundreds of times, thousands of times with writing. This is my first time on camera, so if it goes bad, it's my fault. You're used to it.
Honestly, if I mess up, it's because I haven't really been interviewed without knowing what to say. Or at least on camera. Like, I've been interviewed, but not on camera.
They've been having so many issues today, it seems, with the stuff.
Have you been here before?
I've been here once before. I was interviewed for a stop motion video I did that they actually put on their cable TV channel.
Oh, so
which
you,
was
like,
kind
saw
of
yourself
cool.
on it? Yeah.
Like they interviewed me and then they did like they had a clip of the stop motion and then they played the whole 3-minute video on their cable network. So that was kind of cool. It's been, like, no, there's been issues, technical issues. Have you been to the YouTube space?
No, have you?
No, I'm due to go on the 24th of July now, but I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm so curious to check that out. 'Cause I've heard that they have like little sets in there. Like one area looks like a diner, and they have it all set up to look like something like an actual diner. So I'm just curious.
So
to
what
see
is
it
the
looks like.
YouTube space? Like, what does
It's
that mean?
apparently a place where people that are very prominent on YouTube can go and film professional quality type of interviews, and I think you can use it for plays and use it for like TV shows and things like that.
Right here. Pull this out. Follow this. Just pull this out. This is not gonna stick. This is not gonna stick. Because this is locked. If this is locked, it's not gonna go nowhere.
No, the tilt is open, that's not what's happening when we're trying to tilt.
The
It's
tilt
going-
wasn't-
it's
the tilt
going-
wasn't-
Has this been going on all day?
It's going up and down.
No, the tilt wasn't.
God.
You look at this side.
I opened it, yes, you opened it. I opened it. This is a four.
No, this is.
Yeah.
No, this.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, you gotta pull it out.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
Okay.
But can we lock this part, so you know when you try to tilt it
This
instead
part
of this?
is not right.
Yeah, but this pad is
So
not
now,
on.
you guys use this here to tilt it up and tilt it down. And you lock it out. And you lock it out. Alright, look at that. She's good. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, hopefully this goes through. Do you need me to test the microphone again? Because was that an issue?
No.
Okay.
You just need to
Just speak louder. Okay. He's, they're setting up. Something was wrong.
Quiet on the set. Four, 3, 2.
Hello everyone, this is Megan Meehan representing Alexander Gurman, and today I'm here with model and actress Kate Brady. And Kate is starring in a number of projects. You have one coming up soon called Right From Hell, which is a horror movie, correct?
Right, yeah.
And you play the lead on this movie, so can you tell us a bit about it and the character?
Well, this actually just like I just got the call for this, so I'm actually pretty excited. But yeah, it's a horror movie coming up. It's about this girl Leah, and basically her brother is killed in this situation that she doesn't know what went on, and she tries to go back and tries to find out what happened in this scenario with her boyfriend and with her friend Morgan. And you know, throughout the movie, she's gonna find out what happened to him and possibly more. So I'm really excited to shoot it. Yeah, it's in Philadelphia in August. So yeah, yeah.
So what other projects have you been a part of, and what's coming up?
Well, I've actually just started doing modeling and acting in New York City. So I've been doing a lot of short films and a lot of really, really small roles in some big feature films. Like I was an extra in Ocean's 8, but I've also done some leads in short films and some music videos. So yeah, it's been a really great experience. Yeah.
So what are your ultimate goals for the future?
I think that professionally I would want to be a commercial actress, but I do like to model and I do like to do it as, a side kind of thing. But yeah.
How did you meet Alexander Gurman and become involved with his fashions? Like you have one of his glowing dresses on now.
We actually met on Model Mayhem. Are you familiar with the? Yes. Okay, so yeah, and I had a casting call in the middle of a B&H store. Do you know what that is? Yes. Yeah, so it was a retail store, and I was actually practicing my runway and my pageant walk in a retail store, and everyone was kind of like looking at me like, what is that girl doing? But it was very funny. It was a very good time. So yeah. Yeah, it did. He told me that if I couldn't, walk in front of normal people, then, you can't walk in front of industry professionals. So I was like, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
Out of all the movies that you star in, do you have a favorite genre, or is there a particular type of character that you would really love to play?
I like to play the badass kind of girl, like the Regina George, or like that kind of, or the Brooke Davis from like One Tree Hill, like those kind of girls, the powerful ones. I really like them, I think.
And what do you think draws you to these characters?
I think I just like understand them in a different way. I think like they're a lot more fun, like rather than playing like the normal character, the straight character. I don't know.
Have you been interested in acting since you were young?
Yeah. I've actually been doing a lot of theater since I was in like, I want to say elementary school. Like that's how I got my start with like musical theater. And so then once I turned 18, I was able to actually do film and TV work. So yeah, that's what I've been doing when I'm home from school. Yeah.
So what are some of your other hobbies or events that are
I love obviously hanging out with my friends and yoga. I'm really into yoga and dance and singing, and like I just started learning the guitar, so that's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
You do it all, so you're an
Yeah.
actress, you're a singer,
I try to be as well rounded as possible. So yeah.
Considering that you have all these talents, especially in singing, do you think you might ever go back into theater in New York City? We have a very thriving
Yeah. I mean, like I've definitely thought about it. There's only like very specific characters that I would really want to play, but yeah, if I was ever given the opportunity, I wouldn't say no. But yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So
Thank you.
Keep looking for Kate Brady and her future projects, and Right From Hell will be coming out soon. So
Yes.
look out for it. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Cut. Was that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are really good.
Well, she did most of the talking.
Yeah.
I should have been holding this. I shouldn't have.
No,
handed
I
you.
tried
I'm
to
sorry.
give it back to you.
I would say both of you girls are really great, and
I've never interviewed anybody on video before. So it's like,
well, you definitely have traits for both of you for that.
great. Thank you.
Let's. Where's my? Okay, let's unmic you. Let's move forward.
Am I changing again?
No, you're done.
Talk to Gabriella.
Oh, yeah, Gabrielle.
Well, thank you. That was great. And I love your shoes, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna unmic you. And I think you're done, but I definitely know that you're capable of.
That was our test run.
No, I've never interviewed anybody on TV before in my life. Like, never on film.
You sounded like a natural. From out there.
I do it online a
Сейчас
lot.
после него
Like, post thousands of articles online for years. It's probably.
Я ее использую как
Okay.
I didn't just be interviewed today for my art. It's supposed to be like a casting role
Меня
interview.
интересует глонда.
It wasn't a disaster.
Что она
That was
модель,
good.
что
I didn't
посмотреть,
respond
как
to
ты
my
берешь интервью.
embarrassment.
Я вот
So is that it for me now? I can wrap things
Yes.
up? Great. Thank you so much. So your assistant said July 24th for our YouTube studio.
Yes,
Do you want me to
that
come
is
that day too?
Yes, that if you can, that would be
Yeah,
great.
that'd
And
be
we'll
great.
have
I can
one
come in
more-
around like 3 or 4
that-
again at the same time.
Yes, perfect.
Is
We
that
have
perfect?
from 9 to 9.
Oh, okay.
12
I'll
hours.
put that on the calendar and I'll come back in and I'll hopefully have more. I'll have other work to show.
Year?
No, for
On the
This will go-
24th. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
perfect.
can.
So just take those with you. Don't break them. And
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. Good seeing
my
you
pleasure.
again. Right.
Thank you
Good.
so much
Okay.
for the interview. And
And I
we'll
can always see anybody, like all your models, not anybody you want
We
interview,
can
let
talk
me know.
about
And I can
everything.
do all that.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
I'll be in
It's gonna
contact.
be more for my photography. I'm the photographer.
Oh, okay.
He's a photographer, so fellow photographer.
Yeah. And we have the same name.
You Alexander?
Yes.
So I'm Mr. Great. You know that.
You're Mr. Great?
Yes. you
I'm
didn't
the
know that?
Great.
You.
I'm the Great.
You're the Great. I gave you my card, right? You saw it?
Yes.
So where's the mic stand? Anyway, I'll hold it. Oh, it's rolling. Man, you look so good.
Gotten a haircut, man.
What kind of camera you shoot?
I have a basic right now. It's a Nikon 3300.
Nice.
3300.
Can you stay still for me?
Let's see. We're doing on time. Okay, we have 20 minutes. 21 minutes
It's a video, everyone.
for the studio space. After the 20 minutes, we have to wrap up all that equipment. We can still do the still pictures, but all the video has to be and so you can still take pictures until 7.
Pictures until 7?
Pictures, this studio we have until 7.
Okay.
At 7 we have to be out of the door. And Sean, ready? Can you talk to him? Ask.
We're not ready yet. I'm fixing your camera.
Gotcha.
The tilt lock is on again. Yeah.
What do you do other than photography?
A little bit of graphic design.
You have a card?
Mhm.
Give it to me.
Yeah, DMA. I'm trying to, well, I'm gonna slowly convert over to videography as well, because I kind of
Okay.
like creating things. So
Nice.
a little bit of everything. I did the modeling thing.
Where do you live?
I live in Queens, but I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Okay, in Queens there is the same thing set up in Queens.
How many more interviews are you doing?
I don't know, we have only 21 minutes left.
Gabriella's showing any of her clothes?
My clothes probably is done. I want to do something for Gabriella stuff.
At another time.
But listen, she came late. While we're gonna wrap up, he will get some pictures of her stuff. We can do maybe some outside, but the studio we have to leave at 7 o'clock. What?
20 minutes left. I know that headroom is still on this one.
Yeah, we have 20 minutes left. Yeah. It's been a little bit hectic. Yeah, we accomplished quite a bit, but today. But usually it's nice to come early,
Right.
prepared, and that way we get everything. We've been here since 10 o'clock, running stuff. So after this, I want back to do the interview with the Russian model, and you can keep shooting. Get set up the shoot. Ready?
Stand by. Okay, so look at the camera. Look at the camera in front of you, not the monitor. Thank you. 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this handsome gentleman sitting to my right is my fellow photographer like me, and his name is Alexander like mine. As you can see, beautiful ink on his body and very cool look. He comes from a really good friend of mine, Gabby, who is a designer, and Alexander came here all the way from Bronx, not Bronx, Queens, from the Queens to shoot Gabby's clothing today. Hopefully, we'll have a nice shoot. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. It's a very nice set, and I'm happy to be here pretty much and take some great shots.
Okay, this is Studio A. In the break, it's a little bit the biggest studio that we have here, and the B studio is a little bit smaller. And we will have a pretty nice. If I don't know how much work we will be able to accomplish today, but on 24th, we're shooting again back at the YouTube space, and that's a very nice location. I don't know if Gabby told you about it.
She mentioned the YouTube situation, but she hasn't confirmed anything as far as the dates. But I'm pretty sure she'll bring that up to me eventually.
Okay, so you model, you photographer. What else you do?
Yeah, I do. My main thing is photography. At the beginning, I did a little bit of modeling, but I felt I transitioned more into the photography where, being a former model, I know how to set up and the vision behind the lens type of thing. So that's why my brand is called Think Outside the Box, because I like to do different things, not just like a regular concept.
Okay. One thing that's good about the public access TV, we have pretty decent cameras here, full frame and all that kind of cool stuff. And once you get certified, you can borrow cameras as much as you want and shoot whatever you want. So that's one way to grow this set of equipment. That way you can shoot like 20 different cameras and different lenses, and extend your basically, if you build we spoke prior to the shoot that you're building your video production. Right. If you build your YouTube channel over 10,000 followers, then you can shoot at YouTube. And then the cameras we're talking about, RED, 8K, 16K. We're talking about like really, really fancy equipment that is at your hand. And last time we had like maybe 50 lenses for that. So it's a couple of and five sets at the same time. So imagine it's pretty robust. That's a fun toys to play with. Yeah. We had for the music studio, we have about like $2 million equipment there. Wow. So it's pretty. If you have creative mind, you can produce. And I don't think Sony or Columbia Pictures has that much money as Google has. So they're putting a lot of money into that space. And just all they ask from you, just create cool stuff or cool work, and have lots of millions of followers, views, and stuff. That's all they want from you.
Sounds exciting. Yeah, it sounds exciting. Definitely looking forward to that. I'll definitely be happy to have that opportunity to pretty much show my creativity and my artwork through the lenses. Especially YouTube. YouTube is known everywhere, so why not start there as well?
Okay. Guys, in a few minutes, a few seconds, you'll see Alexander and my photography that we produce here, and hopefully you like not just interview, but the results. Thank you. Okay, so next one, okay, let's unmic you. And back. Yep. Where's your model?
I think she's gone.
She's done? She decided not to do it?
Thank you.
Okay.
Sky Room, yeah, and then I saw you in LA.
In LA? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm in LA also. In Miami. I took my show to different cities. So we go now to Japan, France, so it's
nice.
Different places. Sean, are we ready? Okay.
Okay, so I couldn't find the original ones, but they let me.
Хорошо.
понравится, как я делаю равы, скажешь, какие тебе сделать в
Хорошо.
равах.
Да, сейчас давай я сделаю это интервью, поговорим завтра или вечером.
Да не вопрос, созвонимся, все
Окей,
работает.
bye.
Все, давай, счастливо. Я тебе завтра все скину.
Хорошо. Нет спешки. Sean? Sean, can you hear me? Okay. That would be last interview and we're done for today.
Okay. And then
We
he
have
wants to take some pictures.
pictures, yes,
and
but
then you're done with that.
yeah, pictures, yes, but of course, that's really warm here. After they want us out. Okay, can I change that? So it's pointing here and we're
Let me
not
get
getting
the-
really good sound.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, he says that you need to move from there. The model in the front.
Guys, just move. Once we're done, I need 5 minutes. Just off, and then after 5 minutes, we can. You guys can keep shooting.
Stand by.
That's the last interview for today.
5, 4, 3, 2. You're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alexander Gurman. Today I'm in the role of Mr. Great, and my guest is
Nasheen.
Nasheen. The first time I met you was a couple of years ago, I believe, at the Sky Room, when I had my one of my pageants. Like I think which was that the camouflage show, and you model for the Rob Report gig that I had at the time. The show with the helicopters. I don't think you got the gig at that time, but you was really close on the top. I remember you was one of the top choices for the client, and I'm sorry that you didn't get to the. Now I recognize the jewelry you're wearing. That's my Indian collection.
Yes.
And what you're wearing here is Gabi work.
Gabby's work.
So what's the name of the brand?
Gabrielle, it's Break and Beads.
Yes. Okay. Here today you are at the Brick, which is free speech public access space in Brooklyn. How do you like our studios here?
I love the studio. Studio is huge. It's great for people with creative minds.
You know, all the equipment is free. The studio space is free. So if you want to join our crew and become one of the certified people, you're welcome to be part of the process.
It's amazing. That would be great.
Okay, and tell us about your modeling career. Like, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from India, but I am based in Los Angeles. So I do LA and New York, both. Been modeling for past 10 years. A lot of commercial print. I also act as well.
Have you seen my work with the Rajapal? I have produced the last, Miss India Worldwide. Last year I produced like 7 or 8 pageants with Raj, and yes,
I heard about it. Yes.
it's Albert with the Albert Palace in Jersey.
Yes.
So like that's the same crew that.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yes.
I was covering the Indian Film Festival recently. Actually, 2 of them. Now the new show is coming. Raj has a new show in next month. Well, according to him, it's really big. Gonna be big.
Okay.
And what's her name? It's escaped my mind. If you look on my Facebook, I have all the Indian connections there, and I think you will see quite a few familiar faces.
I'm sure. Yeah, because I'm pretty well known in the Indian industry, so I'm sure if I look at your page, I like, okay, I have worked with that person and this person. Yeah.
Great. So hopefully we will see each other more on the Indian community and not just Indian.
Yeah.
Productions like we have today.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for coming today and working with such amazing designer as Gabi. I think she's wonderful.
She's amazing. I love working with her.
Thank you, guys. Okay. So now we are in the picture mode.
Yeah.
Wait, don't leave.
Oh.
The mic's on you. So now the picture time.
Are you doing any more interviews?
No, we're done with the interviews. We're putting equipment out. We don't want to be suspended second time. So all the equipment is going out.
Okay, sure.
Yes, you're good. So don't leave. Go for the pictures.